Damn, you guys are good tonight. I love it. For those who don't know, my name is Ryan Peterson. I'm your announcer for this evening. And welcome to Creator Pro Wrestling Presents Homecoming! So we got an action-packed card in store tonight. So you guys didn't come to see me talk. You guys came to see some wrestling, right? I said you guys came to see some wrestling, right? Then we're gonna kick things off with the following contest, and it is a Lumberjack match. And it is for the Creator Pro Mayhem medal.
Hello everyone and welcome to Melville, Long Island, New York, alongside Platinum Max Caster. My name is Jordan DeLuciano and you're watching live on the Major Pod Network Twitch channel for Creator Pro Wrestling presents Homecoming.
Homecoming, this is a big show here at the All Sports Complex in Melville. You see a lot of the Creator Pro students, young wrestlers, coming out to see Lumberjacks in this opening contest. These guys will hope to be in this contest one day, maybe in the main event someday. But you know what? We all have to start somewhere, and a lot of us, most of us on this show started at Creator Pro. We got a huge, huge card today. A lot of title matches and a lot of big stars, a lot of big names.
Yeah, as you heard, Ryan Peterson kicking off the show. First match here, the Mayhem medal is on the line, and not traditionally in its six-man scramble match, but it's still going to be very chaotic in a Lumberjack match. One-on-one, Evil Kip, the always hateable Evil Kip, and the sweeper, Eddie Privetti, looking for his first win here at Creator Pro, and there's a reason why Evil Kip, he was given the choice to pick his opponent, and Max picked the sweeper because he has no wins yet.
By Wally
And a
Allen
great choice by
and
Kip, very smart
Bruno
choice. And
Willis,
look, Evil Kip, we
hailing
all hate
from
him.
the nearest supply
Nobody likes
closet
I
and
say
weighing in
everyone
at
loves
a
the Acclaim,
total
and the Acclaim
combined
loves
weight
everybody,
of
except for Evil Kip.
117. This
And
is the
he has
sweeper,
made a smart choice
Eddie
here. The sweeper has not won yet.
Privetti.
He's still young in the game. He's undersized. He's still trying to find himself in the ring. And Evil Kip is a veteran. He's been wrestling way longer than I have even. So I think Kip has made a smart choice here and you know, looks to hold on to the medal for maybe another year.
As Max mentioned, we have a lot of title matches today. Of course, obviously, kicking things off will be the Mayhem medal on the line with Evil Kip's Mayhem medal on the line. But then right after this, we got two in a row right after this. We got Bobby Orlando's TV title on the line against Eric James, and then a triple threat tag team match. The Midlife Express, Kevin Tibbs, and CPA putting it on the line against VBU and the Even Stevens. And then in our main event today, Bryce, Donovan, VARGAS alongside Ariella Nix will unify the undisputed Creator Pro Championship, and one of them's got to walk out with one title.
Huge main event. A huge reaction for Evil
And
Kip
introducing
here,
his
sauntering out to
opponent.
the ring
He
with his
refuses
very,
to
I don't know, what would you call
disclose
this
his
music?
weight
Very,
in
very sad,
hometown.
sappy.
He
I don't
is
even
the
know.
current
He told
holder
me he picked
of the
this
Creator
music
Pro Mayhem
because,
medal.
you know, all
This
wrestling games are
is
meant to get the crowd
Evil
up. He wants to stick it to the
Kip.
people out here. He wants them to have a bad time when he's in the arena. So, look, I think they're already having a bad time. They're booing the hell out of him, and he's soaking it up. This is what he lives for. Evil for a reason. Evil Kip here, and he's the champion for a reason as well.
Evil Kip likes to drive that wedge right into the side of not just opponents and everyone around him, the audience as well, whether it be the way he enters the ring or his entrance music, just to piss everyone off possible. But Evil Kip, he has held that medal for over a year somehow, some way. He's gotten it done in six-man matches. But he picked Eddie Privetti because he sees, in his eyes, he sees a weak link on the roster. But it could backfire. You look down on your opponent, and then before you know it, you might become a milestone here at Creator Pro in Eddie Privetti's first win.
Not to mention all the wrestlers on the outside. We talked about everybody hating Kip, and he's already walking to the outside of the ring and putting himself in a position to be thrown right back in. guess he didn't think it through. The Lumberjacks are there to throw him back in.
And a
here's-
roll up, yeah, Kip, you can't be too preoccupied. And then right off the bat, the sweeper. Trying to catch Kip off guard, and Kip will run out of harm's way. But again, you got nowhere to go. Right back in the ring you go.
Whoa. Yeah, Kip's got nowhere to run. I think maybe he realizes what he's gotten himself into.
Sweeper, man, on Cap TV. We're going to hold that thought as Evil Kip's got to kick himself out of that one. As we see in Alliance here, this Evil Kip, here's the problem. When you piss everybody off, you know, you create a lot of enemies, and right now, the Lumberjacks on that side of the ring at least seem to be on the side of Sweeper.
Wow, yeah, it is Evil Kip against the world today, not just the sweeper. Eddie Priveti, agile, mobile in the ring right now. Ooh.
Yeah, nobody home with the mat there. He went fist first. Sweep, hops off the ropes, gets caught in a wheelbarrow. Evil Kip's just gonna power him up and drop him face first. And a little bit of flexing there for the longest reigning year-long title holder here and Kip's Mayhem medal.
Yeah, and you saw the sweeper going for some offense, trying to generate some momentum. He's got a,
Oh, then Kip takes out all the Lumberjacks using Eddie Priveti as a bullet. And they just stopped up one of the Lumberjacks.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's Evil Kip. I was saying Eddie Priveti going for some offense, trying to create momentum with his body weight. He doesn't have a lot of it. Oh, all right, and this side, they held up the young man. Whoa!
Oh, God, Evil Kip, though. Evil Kip makes himself a weapon and takes everyone out. Including, you see their first ever King of Cap there, Wally.
Yeah.
On Cap TV, Wally was actually helping out Eddie Priveti and trying to show him the ways of the sweep.
Yeah, but you saw it earlier, Eddie with the leg sweeps before. I'm sure he'll sweep Kip off his feet if he gets the upper hand again in this match.
Looks like the sweep is going to go for a ride here as Evil Kip just holding up as long as he wants to, and a big slam. You see Eddie Priveti feeling all of that one.
Yeah, right on the side of his hip. Body slams, you want to try and land as flat as you can and try and protect yourself as much as possible, but the Kip put him down on the side of his hip. That's got to hurt. Oh, gosh. Little aggression from Evil Kip today.
Full head of steam there. Neckbreaker dropping Priveti right down in the middle. Evil Kip rolls him over, forearm to the face, and a kick out by Sweep.
Sweeper is not going to give up. We saw him against Aaron Rourke, his last match at a Create a Pro show, or most recent match, I should say. And it was a great performance by the Sweeper. Came up short, but in that match, he proved to me that he's not a guy who's going to give up. And we're seeing that here already.
Next, normally in a Lumberjack match, don't they surround the ring? Why are they just standing on one side of the ring?
You're going to have to ask the Lumberjacks.
Why don't they spread out?
Maybe they like each other.
You got two sides of the ring covered and then two sides of the ring completely empty. All right.
You see Evil Kip, he's got the pace of the match where he wants it. We know that the Sweeper likes to run around, bounce around in the ring, create that momentum, create that elusiveness to lead to offense. But the Sweeper can't do much right now. Laying face down on the mat. Kip's got him right where he wants him, and it's looking like this is a dominant performance from the Mayhem Metal title holder here with Evil Kip.
Evil Kip, every time that Mayhem Metal is on the line, he just finds a way somehow, whether he's unconsciously falling into pins, rolling, crawling into pins, somehow he gets it done.
Whoa.
And then Evil Kip taking out Wally on the apron, and then Kip taking out some more.
Okay.
All the Lumberjacks are going flying right now.
Yeah, so I don't blame the Lumberjacks. If you're not familiar with Wally, the first Lumberjack who just got up there, he's like a god around Cap. You don't see him much on the shows, but he's always helping, putting together the sets, the school. Oh, here we go.
And he put a double clothesline, both men down now.
So hopefully Wally's okay after that on the outside. Hopefully the sweeper is okay in the ring. He's taking a beating here from Kip, and Kip caught off guard with that clothesline. See who gets to their feet first.
Sellout crowd here in Melville, Long Island, New York. You see they're in the stands. They're all around the ring in the seats, trying to get Eddie Prevedi his first win here at Arena Pro and take that Mayhem medal away from the reign of terror, which is Evil Kip.
Go, neck breaker, legs.
There's that sweep. There's that sweep.
Sweeper's starting to feel it. He's in a lot of pain.
Sweep got here. The sweeper's elbow.
There we go.
Cover. Both legs up. And Evil Kip kicking out.
So Sweeper got a little bit of juice back. Got a little bit of that momentum. You hear the Lumberjacks. You hear the crowd coming up. They want to see more of the Sweeper.
Sweep using the crowd to will himself into this match. Keep the momentum on his side. Evil Kip, reverse Irish whip. Nobody home except the top turnbuckle, and then an elbow from Prevedi. Off the ropes. There's that wheelbarrow. Didn't hit it before, but gets it this time. Face first on the Bulldog. Prevedi trying to steal one, putting away Evil Kip, and a kick out just in the nick of time for the Mayhem medal owner, Evil Kip.
Kip staying in this. He's taking a beating in the last 60 seconds or so. He's maybe going to try and leave, but Lumberjacks are not letting him.
Yeah, Pat Fitzpatrick not letting him go anywhere right now.
That's why they're here.
Prevedi,
what's
he got? What is this? And a huge German using the top rope as momentum sends Kip flying. Is this Prevedi's moment to win the Mayhem medal? And a running knee, cover, kick out.
Whoa. A lot of high impact offense there from the Sweeper. That German suplex.
Well, this has been going on for now a little bit on the outside. The Lumberjacks, kind of a disagreement between each side.
Yeah, well, it's not about them. It's about the two guys in the ring. And there's Kip going back to his evil ways, raking the face of the Sweeper.
And two guys in the ring in a dangerous spot here, but the Lumberjacks better watch out. They're too busy arguing, but up above, Prevedi meets a suplex on top of everyone. Everyone goes down. Lumberjacks down, Prevedi down, Evil Kip down, Mayhem medal on the line.
Wow, so Evil Kip taking everybody out, and honestly, you got to think he's happy about that. Everybody's in pain, and even though he's in pain, he's the first guy up, and he's in control of this match, and he's looking to retain this medal. Oh, you see Kip, he's moving around like Randall from Monsters, Inc. He's ready.
Just stomping on the Lumberjacks as he goes along, trying to win the match here. Both legs up, and a kick out.
Wow, so Sweeper not giving up yet. Kip's got to find another trick in his arsenal here. Like I said, a veteran, 10 plus years, 15 plus years in professional wrestling, and he's here. He's the medal holder. Oh,
what? Prevedi trying to roll him up here. And just again in the nick of time, this man just finds ways to stick around. Is Evil Kip pop-up powerbomb maybe? Prevedi trying to hold on. Oh, but what's Kip got here? Gonna wrench his back, yup. And then drop that knee right into the neck. Can't plant that knee though. Can't get that knee down, which is letting Prevedi get to the bottom rope.
You have to think the match would have been over if Kip was able to complete that hold. That high angle Boston Crab, the knee in the back of the neck, that's a hard one to get out of. Especially a guy like Prevedi, very undersized. If you can't move, you can't get out of the hold.
Evil Kip not making any friends right now.
No.
Sebastian Amor just smashed a flower pot on Pat Fitzpatrick, and now they're gonna fight, and now all the Lumberjacks, there we go, they're all going at it. What a disaster.
Yeah, I'll say, let's get these two guys back in the ring and figure out who's gonna be our Mayhem medal winner for today.
I don't even know where they are.
No, do you see them?
No, I think they're in the, yeah, they just got back in the ring. And, oh, he's got a crowbar. He's got Wally's crowbar. Ref's back is turned. And he got it right back.
Oh, good. Wally saved the sweeper.
It's sweep. Ref's back still turned. Kick to the gut. Drops him on the back of his head. Eddie Preventi for the upset of the year. Got him. He got him. The reign of terror is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Eddie
here is your winner,
the Mayhem medal.
Holder of the Creator Pro Mayhem medal, the sweeper, Eddie
loving it.
Preventi.
This is amazing. His first ever win, and he's already achieved a high level of success. Everyone's getting in the ring, all right.
They're gonna carry him out.
Guys, it's the first match.
It's the first.
Oh man, I hope the winner of the next match gets the same treatment.
It's hard to one-up this, like when Randy Savage put Miss Elizabeth on his shoulders and carried her out of WrestleMania.
This sweeper is a regular Miss Elizabeth, but he's also a champion now.
Yes.
Mayhem Metal just beat Evil Kip, who held it for over a year. And looks like we're getting Kip on out of the arena here. We don't want him here. And I don't blame anyone for kicking him out. This is the sweeper's moment. Let him have this moment. Be proud of yourself, sir. You're a champion here at Creative Pro. Not many people could say that, but everybody who can is a great wrestler. And this guy's a great wrestler.
Like this guy right here? No, that guy right there. The sweeper, Eddie Preventi, has come a long way from going in the ring after matches with the broomstick to now the Mayhem medal winner as he takes down Evil Kip's year-long reign. And what a way to kick off Creative Pro Homecoming.
Great match to start. Crowd loved it. Nice to see Wally in there. Wally doesn't always come out to the ring. We have to say, and we can't say it enough, how much Wally does for Creative Pro. And now he's out here helping the sweeper, one of the fan favorites.
Oh,
Look at
some
this
kid
guy.
just hugged him.
Aw, wholesome stuff, wholesome stuff. And of course, there's that guy who just films everything on his phone. I'm not sure.
All
why.
right, what a way to kick off the action tonight at Homecoming.
You're at the show. All right, I'll stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for a Creator Pro Television Championship.
Melville, y'all know the words. You are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say electric. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say. Cause I want it that way.
He does have a beautiful voice. He does nail that rendition every time he comes out.
Very impressive. Eric James, great singer, even better wrestler.
Better wrestler, former Creative Pro champion, former Creative Pro TV champion, and now he looks to reclaim that title wrapped around the greatest of all time's neck.
Of course, you hear Bobby Orlando, the unmistakable music coming to the ring, the unmistakable roar of the crowd as him and Bobby Jr. stand tall in the aisleway. There you see it, the prize that's on the line, the Creative Pro TV title. Bobby's been a great champion. Bobby, look, I'll say it, I say it as often as I can. The #1 wrestler on the independent scene right now. You're looking at him, Bobby Orlando. And if you've never seen him before, you're gonna see why. It's the connection with the people. It's the technical prowess in the ring, and it's the way he gets into the ring as well. It's so very difficult. Probably what he's worst at is just getting in the ring. Yeah. But there it is, Bobby and Bobby Jr. And Eric James looking to reclaim that title.
Bobby Orlando, this is where he won the title about a year ago, is here in Melville in a fatal four-way match.
Oh gosh.
Held on to it ever since.
Yeah, one of the best matches in Creative Pro history that match was. You know what? Bobby is known to have match of the night.
That guy singing his entrance song sounds very familiar.
Introducing first,
familiar
the
voice.
challenger.
Also,
Hailing
Father's Day
from
coming up
Flushing,
for
Queens,
Bobby Orlando.
New
Yeah,
York,
Mom.
weighing in this evening at 195 pounds. He is the lead singer of professional wrestling, Eric James.
There he is, Eric James. This crowd turned on Eric pretty quick.
Introducing his opponent,
you're gonna pick a side.
accompanied to the ring
I
by
pick
Bobby
Bobby's side.
Jr.,
I'm trying to be impartial.
hailing from Intercourse, Pennsylvania, weighing in this evening at 200 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending Creator Pro television champion. This is the GOATest of all time, Bobby Orlando.
Bobby's pursuit to win his first singles title here at Creative Pro. His fitness level changed, his physique changed. He got a lot more muscular. It's just a different Bobby Orlando than when I first started calling matches here. Completely changed his look, and it's definitely paid off.
Absolutely. I'm very happy for Bobby and how he looks and how he operates in the ring now. The agility has always been there, but now it's at a higher level. The athleticism has always been there, but now it's at an even higher level. And the longer he wrestles, the longer he's in this sport, the better he gets. So he's always improving, and it's great to see. The greatest talent unsigned right now, in my opinion.
Bobby Orlando's, like I said, year-long reign right now. Taking on a man who's held that TV title for also a year long. That was during with the Cap Quarantine tournament back in 2020. And then he lost that title, wound up winning the Creative Pro Championship, and then wound up losing that to Bryce Donovan, who we'll see in action later tonight. Right now, Bobby exploding off the ropes, big shoulder tackle, and Eric James needs a breather.
That's the kind of electricity Bobby brings to the ring. You see the elusiveness, moving around the ring, the agility I was talking about, and then to deliver a powerful shoulder tackle that knocks Eric James onto his back, out of the ring, and makes him have to rethink things early in this match. Impressive start by Bobby.
Bobby, a man that every time you think you got him, that was a big shot by Eric James. He's about to head off the top turnbuckle. But Bobby, a guy, every time you think you got him beat, and then even when you throw the kitchen sink at him, he still keeps coming for more, whether it be tables, chairs, bats, bar, whatever it may be. Guy just has a second, third, fourth, fifth win, and up and over goes James. Not a good start here for the lead singer here at Creative Pro.
No, he might be singing an octave higher after that atomic drop.
Bobby cover, and a kick out by the challenger.
Yeah, Bobby. He's gonna drop this elbow. If you've never seen him drop an elbow, he's got one of the best in wrestling. He's also gonna hit a dab at the same time.
Oh, Bobby then it's caught up on the top rope.
Yikes.
Looking for something that looked like a mic drop that Max is known for, but nothing happened in there. Then a Pele kick. That meets flush on the back of the head of Bobby, and then he's set for a ride.
All right, now Bobby's in a world of trouble here. That's a tough combination of moves to take. not to mention getting punched in the head.
Bobby kicking out there right at the 2 count. Eric James, sometimes you see him alongside VBU when they're together, the three of them. It's larger than life. We'll actually see VBU, Dante Drago, and Jack Tomlinson in action up next in the triple threat tag team match for the Creative Pro Tag Team titles. Bobby does a clothesline, but walks right into the leg of Eric James, hand off the face, and a kick out by the champion.
So Eric James now getting a little bit of offense in. Not enough to keep Bobby down. We've seen Eric hit some big moves in the past. Power bombs off the second. Spike DDTs, hasn't been able to connect with any of those yet. Oof,
a big chop.
Definitely connected with that.
Bobby just to walk away to catch his breath, but right there to meet him was Eric James, but then Eric James walked into a chop and gives a kick. James, hard Irish whip, gets Bobby to go right back into him, into a spinning slam. Kick out by Bobby.
You see the frustration on Eric James' face. He's just flat out choking Bobby now.
And watch those shoulders and a big leaping elbow across the chest. Eric James looks to go 2 for 2 and he's batting 1,000. Cover again, and Bobby out at 2.
You know, you mentioned that Bobby Orlando this year, we've seen him have some hardcore matches, weapons matches, not even just here at Creative Pro. But I talked to Bobby. He had a stretch of matches where he had to do these no rules type matches, hardcore matches. And he said he doesn't want to become that kind of wrestler. He's an all-around wrestler. He can do it all. You want him to fly, he can do it. Oh,
a suplex just throwing Bobby into the corner, but Max, like you said, those hardcore, I'm gonna hold that thought, there's 2, and a kick out by Bobby. But those hardcore matches, those nose-holds bars where he's throwing, like I mentioned, throwing through the table, you know, it builds up the body, builds that endurance that when it's just a normal match for the title, where you're not going through doors, you can take punishment, you can go the distance, and that's why Bobby's held this title for a year.
Absolutely, and he's proven that. My point overall is that he's a great technical wrestler. He can do all styles, not just weapons, and you see him here. Great balance. Going for a backstabber, not able to get it.
Eric James catches him. Fireman's carry. Looks to drop him on that knee. Nobody home. Rolled up by the champion. And a kick out by the challenger. Both men up. Bobby blocks a shot. There's the backstabber. The Bobby stabber. And both men are down.
Here we go. Bobby going back to the well. It pays off. One of his signature moves. Eric not able to connect on one of his signatures, the old fireman carry over to the knee. These guys are back on equal footing here. Looks like Eric is up to his feet first, but he's hurting after that backstabber. Hey, I don't blame him. It's a tough move to take, one of the most painful.
Like Max said, Bobby showed he can go the distance in those no-holds-barred matches, those hardcore matches, but has shown that other side to him. He's not just about going through tables and hitting steel chairs. He can duke it out fist to fist in the square circle, showing that technical side, and a big Bobby slam there as he's gaining some momentum, straps down.
Oh no, what's he got?
Bobby looking for a power bomb. Eric James got out of it, fell down, but enough to escape danger. Underneath, kick to the gut. Eric James from the corner, gets caught. Big sit-out power slam. Kick out by Eric James.
Wow. Bobby Orlando, what awareness in the ring. Gets reversed. Has to regain his footing. Almost gets caught by Eric, and he's able to turn it back into that same move he wanted before. He's a master. He's the TV champ. He's the GOATist. And he's going to the second rope.
GOATist gonna climb here. Middle rope, measuring the challenger. Here comes Bobby, looking for a Bobby cutter. Gets caught in his tracks and meets a neck breaker instead. Eric James off the ropes. Big knee, caught flush. He got all of it. Eric James drops him. Cover, new champion, and a kick out. But Eric James staying right back on it, not wasting any time, trying to plant him face first. Bobby rolls out of it. Nobody home but the top turnbuckle. Elbow, buys some time, middle rope, throws them off. Eric James, look at the speed, the finesse, and the planting. Cover, 2, and a kick out again by Bobby.
Man, these guys are going all out. It's all for that Cap TV title. My God, the action does not stop with these guys. That was a crazy sequence of events.
And usually we see, Max, after that first pin, guys, they show their disagreement with the pin count, or they get upset, or they take a time to catch their breath. Not Eric James, that he just kept the speed going and stayed on Bobby, and right now it's paid off.
Yeah, and that's a great strategy. You always want to try and change it up in the ring and hit guys with things they're not expecting, and I don't know what to expect here.
Yeah, Bobby, not in a spot you want to be, but to try to elbow his way out of it, and he gets Eric James off him. Middle rope again, catches Eric James. Is the Bobby Cutter here this time? Yes, it is! Bobby Cutter, cover, kick out again.
Wow. Yeah, Bobby lucky to still be in this match. He was in a lot of danger on Eric's shoulders while Eric was standing on that second rope. We're talking 10 feet in the air Bobby was at one point, and he got out of it, was able to escape, got back down to the mat where he's safer, and hit a move there. And you know, we're looking to get something else here. Oh gosh.
Eric James is the one that comes out of it striking, and then a big spinning lariat there by Bobby. Took Eric James right back down to the floor.
Oh, man.
And they're going again, right back to the top rope, middle rope. These guys high risk, looking for the big reward.
What's the plan here?
Bobby trying to catch him with his back turned. Bobby gonna watch his balance here.
Oh gosh.
Looking for it. Side suplex here. Eric James not wanting anything to do with it. All these elbows are meeting the jaw. And Bobby, backflip Bobby. Eric James has no idea. He has no idea. What a cutter. What a cutter.
Oh, he's got right up.
Bobby, sensational. Top rope elbow. Bobby Orlando can do it all, including retain the title.
That was sick.
Ladies and gentlemen, he
Sick
is your
trick
winner,
for Bobby Orlando.
still Creative Pro Television Champion,
And he's still the
Bobby Orlando.
Bobby Orlando looking like an Olympic gold medalist. Show the backflip, but there's the cutter. Eric James in La La Land. He had no idea what he was jumping into, and then the elbow drop puts the cherry on top.
Damn. There's your TV champ. He's earned it. He's earned the right to hold that, to retain it. Hey, he represents us here at Cap.
That backflip was easy.
I'm proud of him. I'm proud to be represented by him. We're going to shake hands here. Sign of respect. You got to respect it. I don't care who you are. Bobby Orlando, hey, the backflip? Woo.
That was a thing of beauty. The air time he got, and then not even like a little like unsturdy when he stuck the landing. That's like a 10 out of 10.
Happy Mother's Day to Bobby Orlando. He, of course, is your mom.
And your mom walks off with Bobby Jr. and still your Creative Pro TV champion, but from one title match, Max, to another, triple threat, tag team match, Even Stevens, VBU, and the champions, Midlife Express.
All right, Melville, New York, you guys having a good time so far tonight?
Oh, they're having a good
And the
time.
following contest is a triple threat tag team match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Creative Pro Tag Team Championships.
It's a big tag team match coming up. The titles are on the line. Third straight title match here at Creative Pro's Homecoming. Oh, what is this?
That's That's one of the Lumberjacks from before. What are they, changing outfits? Oh, boy. It's like John Cena's WrestleMania entrance. And even Stevens was one of the more interesting entrances. Was not expecting this
Introducing
one.
the challengers first. They are the team of Steve Somerset and Steven Azure, the Even Stevens.
All these guys in the vests, they're all rocking the vest, but none of them look like the Steves.
Well, they're not pale enough. That's the issue. But the Even Stevens, one of the most popular tag teams here at Create a Pro. Couple guys working hard, still trying to make a name for themselves out on the independents, and they're getting there.
Even Stevens, multiple time Create a Pro tag team champions. They've been in these title matches one after another, just can't seem to get those titles back.
No, it's tough being the champ. Everybody's gunning for you, and it's hard being a challenger as well. Everyone wants those titles, and only one team can have it at a time.
On the recent episode of Cap TV, Steven Azure went one-on-one with Dante Drago. You see him with the goggles on. And it
Introducing
was Azure
next.
coming out on top of the singles
They
match.
are the team of the Fresh Star,
and,
Dante
of course, you
Drago,
see here,
and the
EBU,
social media
Monroe
champion,
University.
Jack Tomlinson. Together, they are
Dante,
Frog
great
Pro
wrestler.
University,
Jack Tomlinson.
BBU.
I mean, the guy who's made himself the champion of social media. He's filming himself. You gotta think he's got an ego problem. And look, we're wrestlers. We all do. But this guy, I mean, how delusional can you be?
He made himself a title and then gave it to himself, as you see the social media champion. And he's never, to my knowledge, he has not put it on the line yet.
No, and to my knowledge, I don't think he has that many followers on social media. So it's,
If you ask him, he'll tell you differently, but they might be all bots.
well, yeah. Jack is known to spend his money on social media bots.
Yes.
There is a farm overseas of just people on cell phones liking his things, following his things on shady accounts.
Might run into some burner accounts of Tomlinson.
I'm sure he has a few burner accounts.
But the two challenging teams in the ring, as here comes the current champions, Midlife Express.
And introducing their opponent.
CPA.
They
and
are
Kevin
the
Tibbs.
current, reigning, and defending Create a Pro Tag Team Champions, the team of Mr. Tibbs and CPA,
It's
the
definitely a vibe.
Midlife Express.
Midlife Express.
This time Ryan Pearson got the name right. Remember last show he didn't get the name
What
right?
did he say? Midlife crisis?
Crisis, yes, and Tibbs took exception to it.
I don't blame him. These guys are the champions. They deserve respect. CPA, Kevin Tibbs, two great veteran wrestlers from the area, and they're stepping in the ring with a bunch of young guns in here. VBU, the Even Stevens, a bunch of fresh-faced wrestlers, relatively new on the scene compared to Midlife Express.
Yes.
Thank you. And, you know, they're going to have both these teams gunning for them in this match. And it's not an enviable spot, but if anyone can handle it, it's these two guys here. These are our tag team champions.
How many shirts do you think CPA has underneath that one right now?
That's the only shirt he has on.
You think so?
I took a bet on DraftKings.
Oh. There's prop bets for this on
Yeah.
DraftKings? We should check on that.
So it's minus 5,000. CPA only has one shirt.
It's a heavy favorite.
Yeah.
Considering he always has more than one shirt.
Look, I don't know. I took.
Did you put a lot down?
Yes. I put $3.
Oh, that's big. I thought you were thinking like the time when MJF put down, what, $500,000 for Evil Kip to win the interim championship? He lost.
The funny thing is he actually did.
Yeah,
It's just,
he's 500,000 in the hole now.
he's made it back. I'm sure he did.
MJF, Creative Pro Homecoming. You see the logo for Creative Pro Homecoming and all the social media things. That little scarf. MJF was here at the meet and greet earlier today. Who knows if he's stuck around, if he's going to join us on commentary, which he did a couple of months ago, or will we see him in action? I hope he. Oh, you lost your bet. You lost the bet.
What?
He's got another. Yeah, you already lost the bet. There goes your $3.
It's $3 to me is like $500,000 to MJF.
Yeah,
so I am screwed.
You are talking about being in the hole.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah, talking about being an MJF star.
Yeah. All right, so something's going on here in the ring. Dante is stripping, and
He's gonna paddle him.
Oop, right on his butt.
Right on the cheeks.
You can't do that, Steve Somerset. You can't hit a guy with a paddle.
And we're underway. Tag team titles on the line as Somerset and Drago will start things off. And for VBU, they had a proposal presented to them on Cap TV. Ariella Nix, who manages the current interim champion VARGAS, as it was Dante going one-on-one, or no, excuse me, Jack going one-on-one with Bryce Donovan on Cap TV. Ariella Nix said, hey, VBU, you win or lose the match, doesn't matter. If you take out Bryce after the match and do damage after the match, I'll give you a tag title match at Creative Pro Homecoming. So what did VBU do? After the match, in which Jack lost to Bryce Donovan, Dante and Jack wind up doing some damage to Bryce Donovan, and here we are. They get a championship title match.
Well, figures that Jack would take the easy way out to get himself a title shot here on the show. A guy who, I'm not sure what he's earned. We talked about his title that he walked to the ring with, self-proclaimed, his nickname, self-proclaimed. Hey, great move there, but huge assist from his partner, Dante.
First cover of the match there as Tibbs has to kick out. Tibbs is now taking a liking to the tie CPA always wears. Now, was there a bet on if CPA's tie is a normal one that you tie up or a clip-on?
Yes, I also put $3 on that.
On what? On what tie did you put?
That it is a normal tie.
All right, so a normal. Because last live show it was a normal tie, but everyone before that was a clip-on. It really surprised me.
Yeah, look, not saying I have any inside info, but hopefully I break even.
Yeah, because you're 0 for 1 right now.
Yes.
You can walk home a happy man if that's a normal tie. Oh, and then immediately VBU, after stopping a hole into Tibbs, they give a nice forearm shot to the Steves.
And the Steves hit the deck hard. This floor, if you can't see, is a roller hockey rink. Oh, Jesus.
Tibbs, they got all of that one. My God. And now he's just hammering away at Tomlinson, and Tibbs gets thrown right back into Dante. Sent over the top rope, able to catch his feet. And down goes Dante. Jack now meets a shoulder to the gut. VBU doesn't know what hit them.
Yeah, Tibbs now on a roll.
Nice. Over the top, double boots, and then a cutter. VBU, you want to talk about not knowing what hit you. Both of them are in La La Land.
Yeah, CPA is ready for this tag.
CPA now legal man with a fresh shirt, catches Dante and uses him as a dart and takes out Tomlinson.
Jeez, yeah, CPA going 0 to 100 real quick. Ow, over the knee.
Underneath all those clothings and ties and shirts, CPA is a very strong dude. Very strong dude.
Oh, very strong. I always see his gym selfies. Sometimes shirtless. Ooh. He looks great. Oh!
And then throw it now. He's using himself as a weapon, and the Steves, they really can't get out the gate here.
CPA self-destructive behavior as usual.
I think the Steves have spent more time on the floor outside and on the apron than in the ring itself.
Hey, double boots right to Dante's face. That could be a broken nose, a missing tooth.
Yeah, that's definitely going to knock a tooth out there. Missile drop kick, patented move there by CPA.
Ooh, and we know what he's going for here.
What's he call this one?
The 3.14.
I like to call it the world's slowest 619.
Yep.
And Dante, you got to look to your right. And now you got to look up.
Oh!
Here comes Tibbs, stomping a hole in the chest, cover, and there's Tomlinson to break it up.
Good awareness there by Jack to get back in the ring, saving his partner, because I would be willing to bet that Dante would not have kicked out of that.
Yeah, after he just got kicked in the face and then stomped through the heart.
All right, so Steven Azure is back legal in this match. Just made the tag to Dante, who was down.
Now Steve's finally trying to get some offense here. As like I mentioned, spending a lot of time on the outside. Now Tibbs is there, and CPA now it's Mayhem.
Yeah, I believe Tibbs just tagged himself back in. He's legal as well, and we have a three-way standoff.
A Mexican standoff here. As Tomlinson and Dante, I think they're letting their fraternity bravado here get the best of them.
No!
Oh, God, put the shirts back, put the sweaters back on.
He's got a tan.
You gotta put the sweaters back on, guys.
But all right. These guys mean business.
Oh, I think it was a clip-on. It was a clip-on tie. You lost.
Oh, no.
But he's got another one, though.
Oh.
Wait, this might be a wash of a bet. If the other tie is a normal one, but bets aside, now all hell is broken loose. Everyone's punching anything that can move, and I think the lone two guys in the ring, we got Tibbs and Somerset.
Steven Azure.
Azure, yes.
Oh, he's got him hooked up for the Steven
Flow.
flow.
Going solo act here. Cover, trying to win. Oh, wait, look at the strength. Just muscling Tibbs back up, and here comes Somerset looking for the duo. Steven Flow looking to win back the tag team titles.
Whoa.
And Dante, in the nick of time, throws Azure off the pin and into the steel post.
Even Stevens may have had a win there. Ooh. Tough landing there. Steve Somerset on Dante. Again, we're wrestling on a roller hockey rink. That's the floor down there. It's hard, unforgiving.
CPA gaining a hell of a momentum here, only to slow up, take his time, find his target, and take him out.
Yes, CPA, the most self-destructive man in wrestling, even when he's not wrestling. And we saw another example of it there.
Now Tomlinson, is he looking to go over the top? Yes, he is.
Whoa, jeez.
And look at Jack Tomlinson. He goes 3 for 3, everyone down on the outside. I wonder who's next. Who's going to propel themselves this time? I think we got to turn that camera into the ring. Looks like it's going to be Azure. It's your turn now. Yeah, it's your turn. Azure with speed, flies over the top rope, up over end, head over heels.
Jeez, he's all right, and he's fired up.
Yeah, Max, like you said, not much padding out there.
No.
Not much padding.
It's not nice, and those guardrails don't really guard you at all. They hurt a lot.
I believe these are the two legal guys right now. It's Tomlinson and then Azure, a rolling Rough Rider looked like.
A little famous.
Famouser.
I don't know if you ever heard of it. Billy Gunn.
Who's that guy? Dante, spinning DDT. Azure pops right to his feet, but should have stayed down. Rolling giant suplex by Dante Drago.
That was impressive.
Former collegiate wrestler showing why. But now Somerset back into the fray.
Whoa! A sit-out driver from Somerset.
I think he's going to go tit for tat here. But Somerset, it's another clip on. Sorry, Max, you're in the hole now.
Yeah. Whoop!
And then a Death Valley driver by CPA, but Tomlinson back in it, looking for a stop. Got him down, but gets the job done. It was ugly, but it got the job done.
Yeah, a lot of people say that about Jack. As VBU going for the end of the match here.
Yeah, it's a 2-on-1. No one in sight now. VBU, look at this.
Heart attack. Oh!
And then a super kick. Does VBU have it? Tag team titles and a kick out.
Oh my goodness. Great offense there from VBU. Great teamwork. Not able to get it done. CPA's not ready to give up those titles yet.
VBU, they're shock and awe, giving some time to CPA, even though they're still keeping an eye on him. I've seen them do this. This is a new one they like going to. Get him in that wheelbarrow. And then CPA, look at the lower body strength, launching Dante, spearing his own man. Now he's going to send Dante outside, taking out the even Steven. And then look at that. A Successful retain for Midlife Express.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What a
here
switch.
are your winners.
What a turn.
And still, Creator Pro
And what
Tag
a
Team
title
Champions,
defense
the Mid
for
Life
Tips and CPA.
Express.
Yeah, very quick recovery there from CPA. We thought he was down after that double team from VBU, but able to recover in the nick of time. Tibbs able to inject himself back in this match in the nick of time and come up with the win for Midlife Express. They retain the titles. A great match. Tough match to be in. Three-way tags. Things are happening all over the place. Sometimes you have to pick their spots, pick your spots, and these guys pick their spots perfectly.
How impressive, though. DBU was looking to put the finishing touches. Dante had him in a wheelbarrow position, and then Jack likes going to that stomp with that elevation, but the lower body, like I said, underneath all those clothing is a strong man, and CPA using those legs to send Dante right into his teammate, and they take Dante, discard of him. Finishing touches now for Midlife Express, and they're walking out still your Creative Pro Tag Team Champions.
Great defense as the Creed song rings loud here in the arena. It's definitely a vibe. There's a lot of sacrifice that goes into being a wrestler. These guys have sacrificed a lot, and that's why they're the champs.
And we'll now send it to Ryan Peterson in the ring for singles action here at Creative Pro.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Homecoming.
the action continues with the following contest, and it is scheduled for one fall.
Leo Sparrow.
Here we go. Leo Sparrow, one of the newer graduates of Creative Pro
Introducing
Wrestling Academy.
first,
One of the people who I
accompanied
would
to the
say is
ring
my student.
by
I
the
take a lot of pride in this guy.
GKM, weighing in this season
he's a
at
great wrestler.
175 pounds.
Great
He
student.
is the son
He's
of
developed
the
a bad
son,
attitude.
Leo
And that'll happen to you sometimes going out
Sparrow.
wrestling and meeting people out in the world. And it's worked for him, the son of the sun, the real nature boy. He's a vegan. He's throwing spinach out to the people who I'm sure are eating hot dogs and yeah, I mean, he's just trying to help out. At least that's what he says.
The way he goes about it is not the righteous way, as he's still launching.
He just nailed that guy.
That guy, I think that guy might have a nosebleed. No, that guy might be busted open. Lettuce off the skull. He's going at like a infant child now.
Yeah, Leo doesn't really care. But he's here, and he's one of the best guys to watch out on the indies right now.
Being accompanied to the ring, one half of Birds of the Sun, Leo Sparrow and GKM. We've seen them in action here at Creative Pro a couple times, gunning for those Creative Pro Tag Team titles, unsuccessfully so.
That's right, how could I forget?
And ladies and gentlemen,
GKM there.
introducing his
Leo's tag
opponent.
team partner,
He is
great
the
young tag
newest
team.
sign up for the Creative Pro Wrestling Academy. This is the Forest Kid.
And we have, like Max said, a student in Leo Sparrow that trained under Max, and another Creative Pro trainee here. It will be the Jungle Boy, Nick Robles.
Oh no. Oh boy. So
He looks just like someone. Just can't get my finger on it.
he sure does. And you know, maybe one day he can overcome this unfortunate look that he has, but
Gotta cut his hair.
maybe that. Get a tan,
And some tattoos.
maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, he's your boy.
He's my boy.
He's someone's boy.
I said he's the Jungle Boy. I never said he's Jordan's boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, there you go.
Okay, so I was mistaken. Oh, we got to find out whose boy he is. I'm not sure.
He is the Jungle Boy.
But he's not my boy. I just want to say that right now. He is not my boy. Leo is my boy.
Yes.
Oh!
He threw some. I didn't know how he had that much lettuce or spinach. How much does he have? And now Nick Robles, it's just getting stomped into the bottom buckle. by Leo Sparrow. Leo Sparrow might be putting quick work here into Robles.
Oh, are we gonna see it? Broccoli Buster.
Yep, and Broccoli
Bang.
Buster. Oh, right in the crotch of Robles there.
Yeah, that's
Usually, don't you want to like land on the upper body of someone, like the top of the chest? He just got like the groin. Leo Sparrow. And face first. There's a little famous there.
pretty
There
good.
you go. That looks good, right? Is he going for a mic drop now?
I
He's stealing all
don't know.
the Acclaim's moves.
That's fine. He's my guy.
Oh, now he's giving the bird to the crowd. Oh, no. Oh, look at Leo Sparrow. Bobby Orlando, take notes. Is that it? That is it. Just like that, Leo Sparrow can...
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner,
Put it lightly.
Leo
With the win.
Sparrow.
Yeah, the students here at Creative Pro are some of the best wrestlers in the world. You can be anybody, a vampire, a centaur, or even a jungle boy.
GKM.
And you're gonna fall victim to a student at Creative Pro. The superior wrestling school.
The GKM saw Leo Sparrow easily dispose of Nick Robles. The GKM's like, no, I want Owen, please. And I don't think we're done. Leo's got a mic.
I hope he's got something good to say.
It's got to be something. Hopefully it's better than that match.
Well, it was a great match.
Yeah,
It's just short.
It's just a bad showing for Robles.
Sometimes jungle boys are very underwhelming.
Look at the physique. Oh, Mike's not on.
Wow. Give this guy some respect.
Show us that vocal power. You got to scream. There
You
go.
guys must not want to hear me talk, huh?
They're
Well,
booing him.
too bad, because here I am,
I guess they didn't
the
appreciate
king
his finish.
of Kale, the green machine, the son of the goddamn sun. Leo Sparrow.
That's right.
Leo Sparrow, you know.
And I thought May 13th was so far away, but here we are. But I came here for much more than that 3 minutes of playtime, all right? Hey, how about you shut your carnivore mouths, okay?
He's running off.
You guys
high
got
right
death
now.
on your breath, and I can smell it from here, so shut up.
They're all meat eaters. Utter suckers, he calls them.
How about after this, I go over to my merch table, and you guys give me all your green, just like I gave you mine.
It's only fair.
He's not winning over any fans right now, but I don't think he cares.
Because why? Because I'm a vegan. And that means that I'm better than you.
Oh, no.
And you know it.
Oh, but a copyright infringement right there. That sounded awfully familiar, but yes, Leo Sparrow. Oh, wait, whoa, hold the phone. I mean, you take someone's line, you better be able to back it up when you're confronted with taking someone's line.
What
And
is
there
this
he
happening?
is. And Max Caster, you got to control yourself here.
Hey.
It's the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, the man who started his career here at Creative Pro Wrestling, MJF. And he's better than you, and you know it.
This is happening? He wouldn't even talk to me before. And
told-
now he's out here.
He just did the meet and greet. We didn't know what he was up
Cut
to
my
afterwards.
music! Cut my music!
Oh, action you shall receive, Leo Sparrow. MJF has come home.
I want to hug him.
I'm sorry. Did you say better than you?
He said it, Max. He said, I don't know if you heard, but he said it.
I got MJF's #1 fan with me right now.
Yeah, Leo's great, but I love Max.
I'm sorry, buddy, but I think you fucked up.
That's right, Max. MJF is right. Leo, you screwed up, pal.
Leo, I think you poked the bear one too much, not expecting
And
the
by
bear
the way,
to walk through the curtains.
it's not impressive to beat Jungle Boy. Literally anybody can do that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be doing that on May 28th at Double or Nothing.
That's right. That's right.
But in the meantime and between time,
Talk to him.
there's a dirty rumor about me amongst professional wrestling fans. People say I don't like to wrestle too much.
People say that. They're wrong.
And guys, that couldn't be further from the truth. I love to wrestle, actually. The problem is, I don't like to wrestle in front of disgusting pores in shitty states in front of gross AEW fans. There's only one place I like to wrestle, baby. And it's the most magical place in the world, known as Long Island.
I feel the magic.
So I got an idea here, you vegan little bitch. Who wants to see me bash this vegan's nuts in?
Oh,
No. I asked you a question. I said, who wants to see me bash this vegan's nuts in?
I do. Leo is not my boy. Max is my boy.
Leo Sparrow, he might be going up against MJF. Might as well be MJF and the entirety of Long Island, New York right now.
I'm sorry, what's that? Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Just run it by me one more time. Okay.
Leo, you
Well
can
then,
just leave
ladies
the
and
ring, but I
gentlemen,
think he has no idea what to
For
do.
the
right now.
hundreds in attendance and maybe the hundreds watching at home on Twitch, I'm gonna bash your nuts in! Because my name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and I'm better than you. Give me a fucking ref!
Whoa! Give this man a ref. Leo Sparrow, ask and you shall receive. You taught the man after a convincing win, and now you talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk, you gotta back it up.
The AEW World Heavyweight Champion in the ring here at Creative Pro.
His first match at Creative Pro since what? Since he left, how long ago?
A few years, 3-4 years
I think
ago.
longer than that, maybe. Oh, styling and profiling for the AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
And you can do that when you're the champ. He's proven it.
MJF, we've heard him on commentary here a couple shows ago. He's popped his head here at Creative Pro back in a couple times, but first time in a long time, we've seen him with that bell rung. Well, Sparrow, I don't know what he's complaining about.
He's saying that MJF pulled his hair, but MJF would never.
No, he doesn't do
resort to
anything.
that.
Yeah, no, he's a straight up guy in that way. He doesn't do anything like,
I don't know about straight up, but.
when it comes to you, maybe not.
Oh, well, Leo pulling MJF's hair. That's unfair.
He might have got a handful of hair there.
That's unfair.
I mean, yeah, he probably did. I mean, MJF, one of the cleanest guys in the game when it comes to when that bell rings, you know, always goes by the rule book. So I can't see him doing anything dirty.
Oh.
Yep. You know, you want to play the game that MJF plays. You're not gonna do it better than the man who invented this type of play style. You know.
Now he's a great wrestler, great talker on the microphone, and he's handsome on top of that.
Oh, Leo. Nobody with the clothesline. Oh, yeah, that's gonna hurt the tailbone, maybe the groin area, maybe the family jewels.
Yeah, he's trying to bash his nuts
Yep,
in.
there goes the nuts. Yep. Oh, yeah, those nuts. I 2 drops there for each nut. But then Leo just chops him down. Maybe Leo went a little bit below the belt there.
It's questionable. Of course, Steve Dumang in the ring, not the most observant referee.
MJF's gonna go over the top. Leo Sparrow tries to do the same. There goes the nuts again. And now he's just...
Stop him in the nuts!
He's opened up the doors, and he's about to kick his way right through the jewels. Yep, there you go. Get the refs back turned. And I can't see Leo Sparrow having any kids down the line.
I'm not sure where that boot landed, but Leo's in a lot of pain. MJF, a ring general.
No, usually you see guys during a match, they'll target a limb, the arm, the shoulder, the leg, the lower back. It's not very often you see him target the right between the legs, which MJF is going for.
Whoa, GKM now getting in the mix. Stay back. Stay away from him.
Leo,
All right.
get out of the way, man.
Oh!
Okay, a little bit of playing possum.
Oh, all right. I hope MJF is okay. These ring posts are square. He hit it right on the point. He's down on the outside of the ring.
Leo Sparrow finally getting some offense, but he's using the environment here to help him out twice, banking MJF off the steel post.
I hope he's okay.
MJF, you can't really see, Max, I said, can't really see him over the crowd right now, but
I
was going to sign.
Oh, gosh.
Leo Sparrow can kick MJF's ass.
Who brought that? His mom?
Maybe GKM did.
No one thinks that.
And now with the ref's back turn, talk about fair play, GKM kicking away, stomping away at the AEW World Champion. And Max,
This is unfair.
I don't know what this would do for AEW or what this would do to social media if Leo Sparrow somehow, some way, beats MJF.
I'll tell you what, if he even gets close, which he won't because he's not my boy, Leo. Oh, broccoli
There's
buster.
a broccoli buster.
Oh, hey!
Only
Don't
one
you
man
even.
can do that, yeah?
Don't you even.
Only
That's
one-
over the line.
Yeah, only one man's allowed to do that, and he's to my right.
That's over the line. Look, if Leo even comes close, I'm running in that ring and I'm beating him up. Ooh!
Looking to go for the top
jeez.
rope, and he hits it again, just like on Robles, and MJF kicks out at 2. But look at MJF. Oh, he got shot with a bolt of lightning. I think that just pissed him off. But then Leo Sparrow, to his credit, not wasting any time, again using the environment.
Oh no, GKM!
Yeah, ref's back turned again. So Leo Sparrow effectively using his ally on the outside.
I want to go out there.
Sparrow cover. And you got to think the real Jungle Boy is going to be loving this right now. Just seeing MJF being beaten down right now by Leo Sparrow.
You would think there's a big pay-per-view title match coming up. MJF has to wrestle 3 other guys. It's unfair. But here you see how great of a wrestler he is, overcoming the odds, fighting multiple people in this match. Ooh. Again, with the hair. This guy is cheating.
You know Ref Steve in there can get away with a lot.
You look around in this building a little bit.
Everyone
Everyone's
is
on their
standing.
feet.
Not the moment MJF came out through the curtains, everyone has stood up and has not sat back down, including us.
Yeah, we're up. I'm looking over our champ.
Oh my God! Leo Sparrow catapulted over the top rope. GKM tried to slow him down, but I think did more harm than good.
Listen to this place. We got a sellout here. The fans are on their feet. We got a locker room sellout. All the wrestlers are out here to see their boy, our boy, the world champion of all of professional wrestling fighting here.
Leo back in the ring and slaps MJF, but that did more harm than good if you're Leo Sparrow.
Big mistake. Oh!
Now you're just hitting a brick wall. You are just striking a brick wall. Try something else. Try something different. And now MJF is just rattling off chops, whatever he has left in the tank.
Oh no!
Oh,
Hey.
he's got the eyes. Yeah, he was getting hair before. Now he's got some eyes this time.
The rules are too relaxed here for me.
Oh, big clothesline by the AEW World Champion. Leo Sparrow goes up and down.
Big body slam there by MJF. Oh, and he's on a roll.
Count to 1,000,000. And there's 10.
An absolute master, MJF.
Launches him off the ropes. Big
Oh!
pop right into the knee. And MJF is feeling it now. GKM, thanks for coming.
You get out of here. MJF is our champion here on Long Island. The world's champion to all the fans around the globe. And he's going for that heat-seeking pile driver.
Oh! JF gets thrown right into Ref Steve. He just meant boots to the gut.
A lot of us would like to hit Steve, but not like that.
Oh, and it goes below the belt. MJF promised to smash Leo's nuts, and Leo has turned the tables.
Okay, this is bad. Aside from the fact that the referee is down and Leo has a chair now, MJF just got hit in the crotch. I for one, don't like that.
This match was very lenient with the rules. Now with no rep, it's going to go off the rails.
Oh.
Trying to do a little Eddie Guerrero here. Yep.
Yes.
I got you now.
MJF, a
Anything
master.
you can do, I can do better. And there's a reason why he's better than you, and you know it.
He's better than a lot of us.
And now Leo Sparrow's the one caught with his hand in the cookie jar. And they talk about fair play. He gets him right back, going below the belt. And now MJF has him right where he wants him. Leo Sparrow trying to squirm his way into a tap out. And MJF, the AEW World Champion,
Ladies and
returns
gentlemen,
to Create a
here
Pro,
is your winner,
victorious.
the AEW World
And all is right in the
Champion,
world.
Maxwell
Long Island
Jacob
rejoices.
Friedman,
This is
MJF.
the most magical place on earth, and it's because of guys like MJF, the world's champion.
Get out of my ring, you green sack of shit.
Oh,
Cut my music.
cut his music. Okay.
I told you I'd bust his nuts.
That's right.
Man of his word. Man of his word.
We can do that again.
This guy might be one of the most hateable, lovable people in the business.
You know, when I first came in to Create a Pro Wrestling Academy, I had one dream and I had one goal. And that was to go down as one of the greats.
Great goal to have.
That was to go down as a generational talent.
You've done that.
And that was to become the champion of the world.
Look at you now.
And guess what? This Long Island boy did that shit.
That's right.
However, none of that shit happens without Create a Pro Wrestling Academy. None of that shit happens without Pat Buck. None of that shit happens without Brian Myers.
True.
what? If you want to become a legend like MJF, the only 3 letters you need to know about is C-A-P.
Speaks the truth. Never lied.
Now let's go to Las Vegas, Nevada on May 28th. And let's prove who's the biggest, baddest pillar of them all. My name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and I'm better than you.
Mic drop. Not much to say. MJF has said it all. The AEW World Champion, one of the first and earliest graduates here at Creative Pro Wrestling Academy, returns and is victorious on his way to Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome back, everyone, to Melville, Long Island, New York, alongside Platinum Max Caster. My name is Jordan DeLuciano, and it's second half action. You're watching live on the Major Pod Network Twitch channel for Creative Pro Wrestling presents Homecoming.
Yeah, we saw a huge homecoming right before the intermission.
Ladies
MJF.
and gentlemen, please welcome the special guest enforcer for this contest, ECW legend, Raven!
But now we're welcoming into our home the legend of wrestling, Raven, as this is a Raven's Rules match.
Yep. Like Max said, we finished off the first half with the homecoming here at Creative Pro. MJF, he got called out, challenged by Leo Sparrow, and MJF was open to it, but now, look at that mean mug of Raven.
Yeah, he looks pissed.
As TJ Crawford and Bronson will settle their months-long battle. Back and forth, double countouts, disqualifications, no holds barred matches has led to this moment. A Ravens Rules street fight. We gotta end this sooner or later, and tonight might be the night.
Yeah, and you know a conflict is serious when you have to have a mediator brought in, but this is not your typical mediator. This is not the person you want laying out the rules in a normal situation. You have a conflict, you go, okay, well, who gets this? Who gets that? Who gets a little bit of their way? Who gets a little bit of their way? This is full-on violence. Raven is one of the sickest minds in wrestling history, and Bronson, and you see here TJ Crawford, both these guys are going to have to endure whatever Raven throws into their way today.
TJ Crawford coming off of that year-long injury, which he tore his ACL, and in a Mayhem metal match in which Bronson and TJ Crawford were in, neither of them were victorious. Bronson takes out his frustrations on that surgically repaired knee of TJ Crawford, and it has led us to this moment. And a much different look here by the Silver Sniper, TJ Crawford, as he goes into which will most likely be the final battle of this month-long war between these two.
Yeah, I'm not sure where you'd go from here, but we have yet to see what'll happen. TJ, a real gamer, a true fighter, recently just cut his lip wide open. I'm not sure if you saw pictures of that. I don't recommend that you do. Disgusting injury, cutting his bottom lip, requiring several stitches to close it up, but he's back here. It's getting better, not all the way there, but TJ's not going to pass this match up.
So he's coming into a Ravens Rules match with Bronson with a busted lip.
Busted lip, we don't know what other injuries he's got. He's wrestling every single weekend out on the independent scene. As he awaits for Bronson to make his way to the ring, you see Raven.
Has that look on his face has not changed since the moment he walked through those curtains.
No, stoic and disturbingly so.
It's kind of like an uneasy quiet right now. Waiting for the beast, the bear, the Bronson.
Yeah, Bronson, he's put TJ Crawford through hell. But if anybody can walk through hell with Bronson, it's TJ. But it's going to be a tough task. It'll be a different level of hell today. Ravens rules. I see a door. I mean, there's a whole arena full of chairs, railings.
Fans bring their own stuff sometimes. You see the cane all the time. Someone gets nailed with the cane from the crowd.
I mean, you don't know who has a blade on them. This is Long Island. We're close to Suffolk County. Gun owners. Who knows?
Someone might be packing a piece.
You never know.
This stems back to just Bronson assaulting, like I mentioned, assaulting TJ Crawford after a Mayhem Metal match. And it might be a case of, you know what, Bronson, I'm doing good. In Bronson's situation, I'm doing good in my wrestling career right now. I'm making some ground on AEW Dark right now, but I don't want to see anyone else that started below me get ahead of me. And that could be a reason why he's just been picking apart TJ Crawford as
It could be. And, you know, we've seen Bronson have a little bit more success.
Introducing first in the corner to my left.
We'll step aside for Ryan.
Hailing from Chicago, Illinois. Weighing in this evening at 175 pounds. This is the Silver Sniper, T.J. Crawford.
Max already during the ring intros. You can't see it on camera, but right now they're setting up the doors.
To enforce the rules in a Ravens rules match where there are no rules is if I have my minions supply the weaponry. So my minions will be supplying these two with weapons throughout the fight, and just to make it fair and square, they'll make sure that somebody gets hurt.
All right, huge promise there from Raven. Someone's
Quote
getting
the
hurt.
Raven.
And introducing his opponent in the corner to
You have
my
an
right.
ECW legend
Hailing
as the
from
enforcer.
the
Yeah, someone's getting
Savage
hurt in this match.
Sanctuary, weighing in at 265 pounds, this is Bronson!
Yeah, Bronson, like I was saying before, we've seen him have a little bit more success in AEW, part of the Iron Savages, revamping his look. He's been in the gym just every single day, and he's brought that passion for working out to wrestling, and well, he's still here, bitter at the world, and you know, both of these guys are very methodical, very measured here at the beginning.
And we're underway, yep. These two, months-long battle. It's culminating here in Melville, Long Island, New York at Creative Pro Wrestling's Homecoming. The doors are already set up. You saw it during the intros. Raven made mention of it immediately. His minions walking around with those gas masks. They're going to be providing Bronson and TJ Crawford with whatever they need, whenever they want. And they're just going to stalk on throughout this match.
Yeah, I guess they're not going to get involved. They're not lumberjacks like we saw earlier today.
Reverse Irish whip almost sent the guardrail flipping into the audience.
Yeah, fellas, New York State, but I guess this is Ravens rules. The commission doesn't matter.
Like he said in the beginning, Ravens rules, there are no rules.
Tell that to the commission. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, and you see, I mentioned that the crowd brings their own weapons. You saw, looked like a fishnet.
Yeah, was that a fishnet lacrosse stick maybe here on Long Island?
It's like the goalies across it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, right. He's opening up Bronson for that chop. Crawford looks to go again as we kick off the second half of Creative Pro Homecoming. We have a women's tag team match coming up next. And then to finish things off, we have to make two titles into one. Unify the undisputed Creative Pro Championship, Bryce, Donovan, and Vargas in our main event.
TJ Crawford lining up a potential dive to the outside.
That walked right into the lid of a garbage can. Look at it dented right through the middle. That's TJ Crawford's head. He should have kept the helmet on. And then you see one of the what do you even call them? Guys with the gas mask just say, here, Bronson, you want a weapon? Take it. And now Bronson looking to deliver TJ right through the door, smack through the middle.
Hell, this match just started. It might end. TJ taking a whole lot of damage right there. Trash can across the head, now getting stomped under the door he just went through. Oh, Crawford's in a bad way.
Bronson gonna drag him back to the middle, into the cover, and Crawford kicks out. Silver Sniper, you see him with that bullseye on that right eye.
Fans growing bloodthirsty. They see the weapons.
There's again that same mug that has not changed ever since he walked through those curtains. Just staring down this match as Bronson connects with that lariat.
You see Bronson repping the Creative Pro shirt. Look, MJF we saw, one of the first graduates. Bronson again. Oh!
Right across the back. I mean, Bronson's dangerous and deadly to begin with. Now you have people just handing him weapons.
It's insane. But Bronson, one of the first graduates as well from Creative Pro. He's cut from the same cloth as a guy like MJF. He's got the same level of talent. And he's in a match here, and he's
getting shot, and this is all good. He could sit there all day if he wants. All day. He's going to use the top rope right now as leverage. And just cutting off the air from TJ Crawford, leaving him nothing left in the tank.
No, it looks like he wants to inflict some more damage on TJ. The Creative Pro pedigree goes a long way. Bronson's got it.
He's former Creative Pro champion. TJ slips underneath, connects with the boot. TJ, is he gonna lift the big man up? Yes, he can, but not for long. Bronson punches his way out, and now looking for the chairs, and through them he goes.
Good God. Bronson just destroying Crawford.
Gets the debris out of the way, and TJ kicking out. And it's been all Bronson ever since the fight went from the outside back into the ring.
Yeah, we could talk about the turning point of the match. You saw Crawford looking to dive outside the ring from the inside.
Oh, look at that. Just broke and caved in those two chairs.
But when you telegraph a dive, you know, obviously it signifies to your opponent that, hey, you're about to dive. And Bronson smart enough, and of course the minions from Raven handing weapons out on the outside. The last thing you want to do in this match is telegraph anything. And Bronson is in firm control of this match.
Look at it. There's just no emotion behind these minions. They just, here you go. Here's another thing. Here's another one. And what has he got here?
He's got a staple gun.
Yeah. Now he really wants to staple TJ to that chair.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you use in construction.
TJ drop toe hold, and face first goes Bronson. Stapler now in the hands of the Silver Sniper.
Wow. Can he hit his best shot here on Bronson right in the side?
Yeah, he's going to punch away here.
Jeez.
It's just stapling that shirt to the back of Bronson.
He's reaching in his pocket.
What's he got here? Got a pitcher.
Oh.
What? He's going to staple. Oh, my. He's going to staple a pitcher to the head of Bronson.
Yikes. You see the blood coming out of Bronson's arm?
Oh, my.
That picture stuck to his head.
It's pinned to his head. He's just going to rip it out.
Oh.
And one too many staples there. Like Max said, you see the blood pouring out of Bronson.
Oh, boy.
Now with the broken dismembered chair. And below the belt goes TJ with the stapler. First, it's MJF picking apart the lower section of Leo Sparrow, and TJ Crawford gonna follow suit. Drop kicks Bronson, flying through the door.
Whoa, here's TJ's opportunity. That chair just fell
He needs
apart.
a new chair.
Get a new one, pal.
He said, screw it. I don't need a chair. I'll just drop you on your head. TJ falls into the cover, and a kick out by Bronson.
High angle brainbuster to get a guy like Bronson up for that is real difficult. We're talking leverage, getting your hips low, popping your hips, and then using all that momentum to get Bronson vertical in the air. That's a tough task that TJ Crawford just pulled off in the middle of this match.
That's a death stare, still by Raven.
Maybe a garbage can coming into the ring now. So again,
and now Creative Pro is known for its doors, and now we're gonna get some tables.
well, here comes Effie
Cardona. Always gonna bring that Cardona, even when he's not on the show.
He's the indie god. I guess he's on every indie when he's even not booked. Hey, TJ Crawford looking to do some damage with this garbage can. Maybe thinks again.
And using the broken piece of a door, and he's gonna break it over the skull of Bronson. That is not a light door. That is not a featherweight there.
No.
The fact that Bronson just took that door to the head and pops right back up, and then TJ Olympic slam, baby. Now he's gonna hold him in the torture rack position and drop Bronson rib first onto the steel garbage can, piercing into the side. There's two and a kick out.
You see the jagged pieces of that garbage can. That's metal, that's the lip, that's the thickest part, and it's broken under the weight of Bronson. It may have stabbed him, we don't know, but it definitely collapsed under his weight. It's not easy to smash a garbage can like that. Bronson's a heavy guy. TJ's a strong guy to pick him up and drop him like that. I don't know if Bronson's okay after that.
Now Bronson there, now both of them walking towards that table. You gotta think, you got a Ravens rules street fight here. Someone's going through this, and TJ Crawford is gonna make it Bronson, but Bronson, it's a big man you gotta move, and that big man right now is holding on to that top rope.
Yeah, holding on for his dear life. TJ looking to suplex Bronson through that table.
Trying to get his hips involved there, use his hips to launch Bronson, but nothing happening here for the Silver Sniper. One elbow took him out.
Yeah, and you got to be careful over by that table. You see the guardrail and the apron of the ring, so no matter where you're landing, you have the potential to hurt yourself real bad. Ooh.
Yeah, chop away, super kick away, make it two. Make it three. Bronson, he just got to tee off like he's a punching bag. And now Bronson, one too many kicks there, has got the big man dazed. TJ Crawford, top rope. He's got a sitting duck in Bronson. The Silver Sniper through the table.
Holy crap. Both these guys are down on the floor after going through that table. The crowd can't believe it. I can't believe it.
The crowd's on their feet. Max is on their feet, but the two men in the ring, or should I say outside the ring now, are down and out. TJ, as much of damage he wanted to do on Bronson, he might have done to himself, and there's Raven just looking on, no emotion, just nothing.
No, this is Raven's rules. This is what he wants, what he expects. Wow, clean in half. That table just broke under the weight of both those men.
Right through Cardona.
TJ coming off the top of the ring. From the top of the ring to the floor, what do we think? 10 feet, 11 feet?
In that ballpark, I would say.
And then jumping vertical. I mean.
But now, Max, yeah, you put him through the table, but how much energy did he just waste deadlifting dead weight of Bronson?
I don't know, it's a lot. It's hard to do that to any wrestler, let alone a guy as big and powerful as Bronson. And you see TJ not able to really get to his feet, and we got, bucket and a minion. And
What
this is
God
not the
this?
fun minions from Despicable Me. This is
Is this
Ravens.
Tax? It's Tax.
Oh.
It's Thumbtacks.
All right, well, I feel bad to anybody who has to wrestle after this.
Yep, that's good. We need the sweeper. We need the sweeper who just won the Creative Pro Mayhem medal in the show's opener from Evil Kip. Sweep, get your broom. But before that, who's going through the tax?
Oh boy.
Someone is. They're spread out everywhere. You can't miss them.
Yeah, these guys, no matter where they fall, I think they're getting pierced by a thumbtack or two. Just duking it out.
Right now, those tacks are going right through their boots and their shoes, right into the bottom of their feet. TJ, get out of that. He does. Slips out. Now he's got the big man up. Big man up, looking for a Lakeshore driver maybe. And Bronson gets out of it. Now he's just gonna let's get away from the tax for now. It's like the lava's right there, and they're battling on the edge of a cliff. And it's like one small miscalculation, and you're going off the cliff into the lava, which is now Thumbtacks. And you say, hey, you want to hit me with the garbage can? I could do it just as better.
Oh boy, I don't like where this is headed. Bronson spreading them out even more.
Yeah, TJ's loopy right now. TJ's loopy. Bronson says,
no.
know what, I'm going to take some thumbtacks, but you're going to take some more. You're going in, I'm going in with you. Superplex everyone into the thumbtacks, piercing the back, the shoulder, the arms, the legs. Sickening pain, and that's a pain, it's not going away.
Wow, these two guys are leaving it all out there. Bronson going for that cover.
Just
it?
Crawl his way into the cover, and Bronson puts away TJ Crawford.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Bronson!
Raven's still looking on. Can't tell if he's happy, he's sad. But this is his doing, and these guys agreed to it. Right there, there's the apex of pain.
And you know what? When you take a superplex, it's a tough enough impact to kick out of. But when you get thrown into thumbtacks, your mind is just racing, your body's in shock. So you take getting superplexed by a man like Bronson, and now your body is shocked and stunned, thinking about, I'm just sitting in thumbtacks. You can't move, and TJ has not moved yet.
No, and your natural reaction would be to move out of the thumbtacks, get out of the pain, but you know what? The more you move, the more the thumbtacks are gonna go in. TJ might need some help getting up here.
This is a months-long battle. To the applause right now of Raven. That look on his face is not altered.
Oh, Bronson maybe going back for some more.
He's been doing this for months now. Ever since he assaulted TJ Crawford after that Mayhem medal match right before the new year. I mean, enough is enough, Bronson. You tortured this man for months. The ending, it's over. You beat him in this epic conclusion.
What is this? Sign of respect? Code of honor?
I would be hesitant.
Oh, Raven!
Raven wants him to finish him.
What an instigator.
Raven wants him to end it. He's screaming, end it.
I mean, what do? Do you listen to your heart? Do you listen to the wrestling legends?
Do you do what you've been doing for months and weeks and days, torturing TJ Crawford?
I don't know, maybe this is how Bronson levels up.
I can't see it. Bronson's been dead set on ending TJ Crawford.
You want to be a hardcore legend, do what Raven does. Do what Raven would do. Wow.
And a change of heart it is as Raven walks off in disgust. but after a torturous, blood-filled, impactful battle, Bronson is the one left standing, but at the end of the day, respect finally prevails.
Yikes. You see the wounds. You see the pain on the face. The exhaustion of Bronson, and he's the guy who won the match. Think about how bad TJ Crawford feels right now. Going through all those thumbtacks. Putting your all on the line. Risking your life, your career. Jumping off the top rope to the outside of this ring. Through a table. Just to win this fight. And it wasn't enough. So TJ Crawford, maybe he earned Bronson's respect. But maybe TJ needs a little bit more. Maybe he's looking for some more. Is this over? I don't know.
And now it's on TJ, you know, after a grueling battle over and over with Bronson, you didn't come out on top. But it's a matter of how you come back from adversity. And TJ Crawford, speaking of adversity, on the shelf for a year with that torn ACL, if anyone can bounce back, it's that man right there, the Silver Sniper, TJ Crawford.
Yeah, he's got to go. Think about that as he takes the tacks out of his flesh.
Look at the mess right now in that ring. Hey, we mentioned it. Look who's coming out to clean the ring.
Wow.
It's the Mayhem Metal owner. The man who won his first match in the opening match against Evil Kip. It's Eddie Preventi, the sweeper.
Yeah, this guy really kind of ribbed himself here. He's a champion here at Creative Pro, yet he's still got to sweep the ring when it's time.
He didn't forget where he came from.
Look, I guess we could say that. He's humble. He's helping out. This is going to be a tough task. Let's talk about what we've seen already today on the show.
Yep, so we all know the openers of the show. We just talked about Eddie Preventi winning the Mayhem medal against Evil Kip in a Lumberjack match. Things got haywire. But then we had a sequence of two more in a row championship matches. It started off with Bobby Orlando. His year-long reign as Creative Pro TV champion continues as he knocked off a former Creative Pro TV champion in Eric James. Bobby with an amazing backflip and then a cutter out of midair to win it.
Yeah, and Bob, again, I say the best wrestler on the independent scene. A great win today. How do you level up from that? I saw him after this match trying to get notes from people more experienced than him, trying to see, well, you know, I won the match. I am the champion. I've been the champion here for a year. How do I level up from here? So he's always looking to get better. A great showing from Eric James. We saw him multi-talented, singing to the ring, but he's backing it up in the ring as well. Another match that ended with a show of respect, and those two guys left it all out there. Very, very proud of Bob for retaining that title.
So Bobby Orlando retains, and speaking of retaining, that next match, which we had 3 matches in a row to start the show with titles on the line, Midlife Express, CPA, and Kevin Tibbs defend successfully their tag team gold in a triple threat match against VBU and the Even Stevens.
Yeah, triple threat tag team matches. 3 teams, 6 guys. There's a lot going on. It's hard to keep track if you're in there in the ring. You got to pick your spots. You got to figure out where you fit in. And Midlife Express, they are veterans, the most veteran team on the roster here at Creative Pro, and they were able to take advantage of that experience they have, the inexperience of the other 2 teams. And hey, Even Stevens, I don't even want to call them a young team anymore. They're an established team in pro wrestling, especially in the Northeast independent scene. And hopefully they start to level up, just like guys like Bobby Orlando or Bryce Donovan have started to do. I want the Even Stevens to level up and figure out the next phase of their careers. And they're good enough to get there. They're good enough to win the Creative Pro titles again. I think they're at a point where they got to find something new, a new aspect to their game that maybe people aren't expecting. So when that bell rings, yeah, they're great wrestlers. They have great teamwork. They have a brotherly love. But what else can you add to that? And I know they're smart guys, huge lovers of the sport, and there's something out there for them to add to their game that'll bring them up to the next level, the championship level in the current landscape, and even higher if they apply themselves. VBU, of course, we love Dante Drago. Jack Tomlinson, horrible.
Not so much.
Look, social media champion.
Self-proclaimed.
How many followers you got? You know, let's be real about that. How many times have you gone viral?
Can you even count on one hand? Like, can we even start to count on one hand?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's.
I don't
one.
follow him.
I don't know.
follow him on any social media.
I don't follow him either.
So he can't be that popular if neither of us follow him on any social medias. But he gave himself a belt for it.
Absolutely. But a great young team. And, you know, Jack is doing his best. He's trying to give himself some accolades. And, look, I did the same thing. I'm there, too, you know. Platinum Max. I bestowed that on myself. Best wrestler alive. I bestowed that upon myself. A lot of other nicknames, too. But the difference is I like to live up to that. And I know Jack is trying, and Jack will get there one day. But, you know, it goes back to the 5 tenets of being a great pro wrestler. Hit the weights, take a shower, gain height, get a clue. And the last one I'll leave out, but you may understand where I'm getting. Jack needs to do a lot of those things. Dante, I think he's on his way, a great amateur background. A guy who I trained with just the other week at Creative Pro. We went in there and we rolled around, and he taught me some things. I taught him some things, and the sweeper just taught us all how to clean up a ring.
He's been getting the job done all night, this guy.
Yeah, great night.
Then our last match before intermission was right after that triple threat tag team match. It started off with Leo Sparrow and the Jungle Boy, Nick Robles. The match, lasted 3, 4, maybe 5 minutes. Leo Sparrow, convincing win, done. But then Leo got the mic, maybe rattled off a little bit too long, said some words that kind of weren't his, and we called Creative Pro Homecoming for a reason, because, Max, we did have a homecoming.
That's right. The world's heavyweight champion, MJF, one of the graduates, the most notable graduate of Creative Pro Wrestling Academy, made his return here to Creative Pro to shut the mouth of Leo Sparrow and to bust his nuts.
He did very so.
He successfully did, and won by submission. MJF getting ready for a big title defense in a couple weeks out in Las Vegas, and a successful match tonight here against young Leo.
Max, might I add, we perfectly timed that recap to perfectly segue into our next match, and which will be a tag team match, women's tag team match. And you see, starting off first, Ava Everett and Becca.
They are the team.
That's right.
Of the international pop star Becca and
I don't know, do we have a backstory to this match? Becca has been around Creative Pro a little bit. Ava Everett, it's been a while since she's been back. They're wrestling against Notorious Mimi and Angelina Love today in women's tag team action.
Yeah, Becca, we've seen her on Creative Pro a couple times as of late, especially in this 2023 year against the Total Diva, Paris Van Dale. And Becca was also, back in 2022, in singles action against who she's going to go up against right now, Notorious Mimi. Notorious Mimi wound up getting the better of Becca in 2022, but now they got partners. As you see, Becca right now will be alongside Ava Everett. And Ava Everett right now, the leader of the Y2 Cuties. She's currently the Westside Extreme Wrestling Women's Champion in the middle of her second reign.
Yeah, that's in Germany. Not sure if you realize that. I mean, this is an international wrestling star we got here. Also, Becca, I think, wrestles overseas from time to time as well. So we got a couple of world travelers here in the ring right now. They're headed to the ring. Tough team, couple tough opponents. Mimi and, of course, Angelina Love, the legend.
Well-traveled, yeah. We're talking about well-traveled. 22 years of in-ring experience for Angelina Love.
Their opponents. They are the team of the Notorious Mimi, and she is one half of the beautiful people and a 7-time women's champion, Angelina Love.
So you heard it from Ryan Peterson, 7-time women's knockout champion, and also was a women's knockout tag team champion as well. Also a one-time Ring of Honor, Women of Honor champion.
Amazing.
Still got it.
Beautiful. All right. Beautiful people. We remember.
Yep. Notorious Mimi, the wrestling's angel, will be flanked with Angelina Love. Only 20 years old, Notorious Mimi. 4 years of experience. So she started only 16 years old, very young. I believe, Max, how young were you when you started?
I was 24.
Okay, yeah, so 24 years old, then we have 16 years old starting off in Notorious Mimi. So both very young, but I mean 16. Very young, 4 years experience. Like I mentioned, back in, actually it was 2023, actually it was not 2022. So in February 19th at Creative Pro Wrestling's Oh Baby, Notorious Mimi knocked off Becca in singles action. So I'm mistaken, it was this year.
All right, Angelina Love starting off this match. Not something you see all the time. The veteran will usually kind of get the lay of the land, but Angelina not scared to mix it up at the start here.
Angelina Love this year alone in NWA. He's made appearances such as Warriors of Wrestling and Glory Pro Wrestling as well. You got to watch out for that Botox injection bite kick as well. So it's going with that lights out, just bouncing her opponent's head off the mat.
All right, so Becca taking a lot of time to showboat here.
Yep, the
fans not liking it.
International pop star, two-time chaotic wrestling panoptic champion in Becca out of Boston, Massachusetts, 3-year veteran in pro wrestling. As they'll lock it up now, and hopefully they get all the thumbtacks out of the way. The sweeper did his job. It's one thing to take a hard fall on the mat. It's another thing if there's a thumbtack waiting for you after that vicious Ravens rules match.
Yeah, well, Angelina not so happy with Becca. Becca getting under her skin. And that'll happen, but you want to control your emotions in the ring, especially this early in the match. Becca seems to be stalling now.
Just trying to pick her moment. Doesn't want to have the veteran in Angelina Love control this match too much. Becca, like I mentioned, out of Boston, Massachusetts, the New England Pro Wrestling trainee. Spending a little bit too much time with the ref right now, Ref Steve.
And you don't want to spend too much time with Steve.
Yeah, he will punish you in the sense in that he's a talker.
Oh, here's a side
call him the
headlock.
Punisher.
Yeah, here's a side headlock takeover.
Ref Steve actually got involved. I'm pretty sure MJF got inadvertently thrown into Ref Steve. So Ref Steve's had a rough night so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's enjoying himself right now.
Yep.
But of course, Becca keeping the headlock on. Angelina trying to fight out.
Ooh, those are off the ropes with that Angelina Love bulldozed by Becca. A little bit of a Fortnite dance there.
Yeah. Oh, well,
And it tripped up, yeah. It's just been these two. Becca and Angelina Love just going at it here, keeping Notorious Mimi as well as Ava Everett on the sidelines. World's strongest slam there, but looks like she wants to get Ava Everett involved. A little bit of taunting there, and here comes Mimi.
all right.
Double Irish whip, and Becca gets thrown right into a double back elbow. Cover, both legs up, and a kick out.
Fans are enjoying the action here as we're just getting going in this women's tag match.
As me and Max, while they were cleaning up the ring before, we're going over what happened on our main card. We did have some pre-show action as Jay George went one-on-one with the 76-year-old, 40-plus year veteran, Chick Donovan. And Jay George wound up coming up on top in that matchup against the 76-year-old Chick Donovan out of LaGrange, Georgia.
Yeah, wild. Not sure where that guy's from or
LaGrange, Georgia.
well, sorry. I mean in the figurative sense. Oh, well, here's a couple hip tosses here. Angelina and Mimi, looks like they've game planned a little bit
Yeah, working
together.
together well here. Yeah, newly 14, kind of just thrown together, but hey, good chemistry off the rip.
So we'll see how they can follow this up. Both Ava and Becca down on the floor. You see them walking back towards their corner, trying to regroup.
Oh, Becca and Ava Everett too busy telling that guy's a loser.
Yeah.
Be a little nicer to the guy.
Yeah, it's got to be rough.
Yeah.
Front row at a show.
And you get called a loser by
Couple
ladies.
Yeah.
And then Mimi gets hung up on the top rope, gets her head bounced off the top buckle, and now here comes Becca, and now Becca and Ava Everett trying to keep this match in their favor. Nice chop there by Becca. International pop star. Ooh, nice reverse there, and now chopping away and getting thrown into the middle rope. And Becca and Ava Everett just can't seem to get anything going right now, but Everett trying to get involved, helping out her partner.
Oh, little knee lift action on the side of the ring here.
Becca just a ragdoll right now, going up and down, just meeting those vicious knees of wrestling's angel, Notorious Mimi.
Wow. 10 knee lifts. That's hard to come back from.
Almost got her there.
I want to point this out. There's something dishonorable as a wrestler if you chop another wrestler, but you yourself are wearing something over your chest, so you can't get chopped back. That's what Becca's done in this match already. You lose a little bit of respect for her. Gosh.
Yeah,
but not for that.
That bicycle kick will help gain that respect right back.
Yeah.
Cover, both legs up on Wrestling's Angel, and Mimi kicks out.
Yeah, Mimi took a real rough kick there. And Becca able to take advantage. Ava on the outside, helping her partner.
You see the women's tag match right now, but also in the pre-show after Chick Donovan and Jay George, women were in action as well in a six-man match. It was Gabby Forza, Zolika, and Dr. Cool J Clang victorious against the trio of Nat Castle, Sassy Boatwright, and Liam Davis. Gabby Forza once again showcasing that strength as she is victorious in back-to-back times. Here, Creative Pro, she's 2-0 alongside Zolika.
Mimi isolated in the corner here. Everett's got her held. Ooh! Hard back elbow shot.
And they're keeping the veteran at bay on the apron right now as Angelina Love ain't going nowhere right now.
Yeah, Angelina trying to get this crowd back involved. Mimi can't really do anything to ride that momentum.
Yeah, I mean, when you got Becca just stomping on your throat and then Ava Everett getting involved on the outside.
Well, maybe some more double team action here. Looks like they're setting something up.
What do we got here?
Oh,
wow. Interesting. Okay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Cover and a kick out by Mimi. I know you wish you could do that with MJF, but your time will come.
Yeah, I'm super jealous of these chicks.
Yeah.
Living my dream.
2023, that's all good. That's all good. We're not complaining.
I'm definitely not complaining. I'm very neutral.
Call it down the middle. Call it down the middle.
On the whole thing.
And we saw Angelina Love trying to get involved, but right now, Everett and Becca still doing a very good job at isolating Mimi. Mimi took a shot there from Everett, but then gave one to Becca. So you eat one to give one.
Whoa.
Launch you off the middle rope, cross body, cover, quick kick out. Becca right back into the fray, and the 2-on-1 continues. Ref Steve, we got to get control here. I know you're in there with the ladies, but you got to be focused on the match here.
Poor Steve. Poor Mimi. Just getting rocked over and over by Becca.
And Angelina Love, nothing she can do but just watch.
Pure disrespect from Becca, wiping her feet.
Split-legged moonsault here.
Whoa.
No, middle rope looking for a moonsault. Nobody there. As Becca, she likes going to those top ropes, looking for the springboard. She likes going to the 450 splash, but nobody there off the middle rope moonsault.
Oh, Mimi trying to fight out of that corner in enemy territory.
Whoa! Eye on Angelina, and a bicycle kick. Friendly Fire gets all of Ava Everett's face. And finally, here comes Angelina Love as Becca gets untangled with the top buckle.
Oh, Angelina on a roll. She's been waiting to get back in this match.
Angelina Love, Irish whip, gonna meet her off the ropes, bouncing her head off the mat.
Nicely executed there by Angelina.
And again, it's a 2-on-1 constantly. Gotta get control here, but Angelina Love said, I'm good with it. Here's a bulldog for you as well.
Angelina just disposing of Everett here.
And she's been able to keep her stamina
Whoa!
fresh on the outside.
Oh.
Speaking of the outside, Mimi takes out Everett now one-on-one.
Whoa.
Angelina Love gets out of it, and there's that bicycle kick. A little bit of a Botox injection. There's the cover, and she got her.
Yikes, hit it flush.
Angelina Love and Notorious Mimi with the win.
Of the Notorious Mimi and Angelina Love.
Wow, look at that. I mean, the strategy from Everett and Becca was to keep Angelina out of this match, and you see why. Soon after that tag happened to Love, she just ran roughshod. Knocked both of them all over the ring, hit that bicycle kick, and just like that, 1, 2, 3.
You can only keep a 7-time Knockouts champion at bay for so long until she beats you, and she got that Botox injection, and she's a winner here in her Creative Pro debut.
Yeah, awesome. That beautiful people music is bringing me back. Good old days. A simpler time.
Much simpler time, simpler days. But we got one more match, the main event, coming up at Creative Pro Wrestling's Homecoming. Bryce Donovan, the current Creative Pro champion. VARGAS, the current Creative Pro interim champion. We have to make 2-1, and we have to find an undisputed Creative Pro champion.
And of course, VARGAS won that interim title in a very dubious way. I mean, we had a battle royal to decide the new champion, and we thought that it was Philip Cardigan that was going to be the interim champion, but Ariella Nix, she's the matchmaker, the decision maker here at Creative Pro. Despite Phil winning that match and outlasting, I don't know, 30, 40 other wrestlers,
A lot of guys.
she decided to say, well, the
All
match
right,
isn't
before
over.
we go
Here
to our
comes
main event
VARGAS,
this
and
evening,
VARGAS,
ladies and gentlemen, first of all,
tough a fight that Phil
thank
put
you
up.
guys so much
won the
for
interim title.
selling
Yeah, Phil
out
was
all
drained
sports.
out, and
You
VARGAS
guys have been
picked him
amazing
apart.
all
Phil, like
night
you
long.
mentioned, put up the best he could, but
And
it's tough
also,
when
on
you just
behalf
battle
of Creative
20,
Pro
30 other
Wrestling,
guys. Now you got
I'd like to
VARGAS.
wish all the mothers out there a very happy Mother's Day tomorrow.
Happy Mother's Day, Bobby Orlando.
And
Said they heard me.
yes, Bobby is included in that thank you and a happy Mother's Day. And also, ladies and gentlemen, for all of you watching at home, thank you for tuning in. And a reminder about our next events, which will be...
Oh, good.
What? Oh, wait, I thought we just had a. What? Who's playing? What's going on? Ryan Peterson was just about to usually remind everyone about our next show.
Cut my music.
But
Cut my
I
music.
know what?
Wait,
It's not a
get out
Creative
of
Pro
my
show
ring.
without
Get
the
out of my
timepiece.
ring. It's bad enough. I'm not even on this show, and I gotta listen to your annoying voice. Get out
Oh.
now.
He came dressed to
Did
kill
I
Aaron
stutter?
Rourke.
Get out.
The dime piece, like he
Oh,
said, not on the
boo,
show, but he's going to
boo.
force
I
himself
don't
onto the
care.
show.
I am here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to call out Effie,
Who?
Effie.
Oh,
the
Effie.
so-called savior of queer wrestling.
Oh, boy.
Savior? Really? That's a bigger joke than the New York Islanders.
Whoa, don't talk about my
Yeah,
Islanders
I'm a
that
Rangers
way.
fan all
Hey,
day.
hey,
Cry about
don't
it.
talk about my Islanders
Boo-hoo.
that way. You crossed the line.
Savior? Hell, I am queer wrestling. You can't touch me in this ring. Forget about not being on my level. You're not in my freaking universe. Oh, please, shut your mouth. So let's set the stage, Effie. You done? Thank you. Let's set the stage. July 30th, the next Creative Pro show in Lynbrook, New York. Let's brand it Battle of the Gauges. Cloud Gay versus every man's favorite gay, and that includes your boyfriend. Effie
Not my boyfriend.
versus Aaron Rourke. And I hope you humor me and accept, because there's nothing more that I would love to do than to leave you begging on your knees. And no, not in that way, sweetie. I have a thing called standards.
Wow. Oh, damn. Getting spicy.
He's not coming out, so shut it, you losers. I will leave you begging in this ring for mercy, and you are going to learn. I can talk over you all day. You are going to learn that evil gay does not freaking play. Add me on Twitter, that's what you're good at.
Jeez.
A pissed off Aaron Rourke. My God. Effie, if you don't think you've been put on notice, there you go.
Well,
A statement, a claim, and a challenge by the timepiece.
obviously something that means a lot to Aaron. He gave an impassioned speech just there, laid out a challenge to one of the top wrestlers on the independent scene, one of the top unsigned wrestlers, Effie. And it sounds like if Effie accepts that challenge at our next show, July 30th,
All right.
it'll be Effie against
Melville,
Aaron.
New York. Who's got time for one more match?
So hopefully no more distractions.
I don't think that
And I
was
think
loud
we got time
enough.
for one
I'm
more
going to say
match.
it again. Who's got time for one more match?
Pretty spot on.
And ladies and gentlemen, live from Melville, New York, this is your homecoming main event. It is scheduled for one fall, and it is to unify the interim Create a Pro and the Create a Pro Championship.
Let's go.
We mentioned how we got here. Bryce was out of action with that hand injury, but still the champion. Battle Royal to determine the interim champion. Phil Cardigan wins the match, thinks he's the interim title holder. Out comes Ariella Nix, the acting GM of Create a Pro. Here comes Vargas. You got a one-on-one Battle Royal. Vargas wins, and here we are. Bryce Donovan, his first match back at Create a Pro since the hand injury, and he's going up against someone, the Dominican Destroyer, who has not lost yet here at Cap.
Yeah, you see Bryce showing off that injury. The left hand, it was broken in a match. Kind of a freak injury, you never would have thought. But he had to undergo surgery, rehab, several months off. And in that time, we had to name an interim Create a Pro champion, but he is still our champion here at Cap. Look, even he's coming out first. I'm sure by the doing of Ariella Nix, this is a guy who's earned the title of Cap champion, yet he's got to come out to the ring first. A little bit disrespectful, but I'm sure he'll take it in stride. He'll defend his title here against Vargas.
At Create a Pro Wrestling's Dreamland, it was Vargas up against Phil Cardigan. Phil Cardigan got his rematch. Vargas was almost beat, but then a returning Jay Macias, who's now aligned himself with Vargas and Ariella Nix, interrupted. Vargas gets the win. And then afterwards, Macias and Vargas pounding away at Phil Cardigan. Bryce tries to help out. And then Bryce winds up taking a pounding himself, and that's why you see him with no title, as Vargas took his championship belt away from him, and that's why he's got nothing on right now, because it's on the shoulder of Ariella Nix.
There he is.
And Phil Cardigan You always see him. He's a mainstay on these cap shows. He's not here. He's still feeling the effects. He's still reeling and beat down from that beatdown post-match by Vargas and that man in the back right there, Jay Macias.
Yeah, folks, he's not showing up, if that's what you're thinking. He's out of action still. Vargas, see, they call him the Destroyer for a reason. Look at that. 300 pounds, a bad attitude, and a manager and I don't know, a hitman. I don't want to say he's a lackey. Jay Macias on the outside, Ariella Nix calling the shots. This is a pretty tough team to beat. And you know, full disclosure, Bryce hasn't asked me as part of the Shook crew to watch his back tonight. I don't know if he's talked to anyone else, but it seems
and
like
when
he
the
wants
bell
to do
rings,
this
the man
on
in
his
command
own.
of the action, Senior Creator Pro Wrestling official, Mr. Steve Dumang. And now for the introductions to this unification match. Introducing first in the corner to my right, hailing from Long Beach, New York, weighing in this evening at 220 pounds. Tonight, he is entering this contest as the current Creator Pro Champion. He's got it all, the one-lunged angel, Bryce Donovan!
One-lunged angel, you know, earlier this year or late last year,
And introducing
Bryce
his opponent
collapsed his
in the
lung.
corner to my...
Ladies and gentlemen, the answer to your prayers is here. My name is Ariella Nix, and I am the GM of Creator Pro Wrestling. That's so weird.
She says GM Creator Pro almost a year ago
Let
today
me
in this same
introduce
building.
to you
Vargas
the
beat Brian
King of
Myers
Cap,
to give
the
Creator Pro
Dominican
control
Destroyer,
to Ariella
tonight
Nix.
officially the Creator Pro Champion, Vargas. Hey Bryce, take this ass whooping like a man.
Oh, jeez.
The interim champion, the undefeated interim champion, the Dominican Destroyer Vargas, the current Creator Pro champion Bryce Donovan. 2 titles has now become 1 title. That's what it's about, the main event, Creator Pro Homecoming. Who's walking out alone at the mountaintop as the Creator Pro champion?
This is to figure out who is the absolute best here at Creator Pro. This is the top of the top.
Bryce gonna go right at him. Bryce gonna just go right at him, launch himself, but he's caught out of midair like nothing by Vargas.
Bryce taking punishment early and firing back.
Bryce gonna punch his way out of the corner. We've seen Vargas get stunned, and that's where he's at his weakness. Guys have been able to stun him, not keep him down for a while, but we have seen him stunned. If we can get Bryce to stun him and get him a little loopy on his feet, if anyone can take him down and keep him down, it's the current champ, Bryce Donovan. Bryce again gonna fire out with those rights. It's been effective so far. There's Vargas, a little stunned. Backs him up into the corner, and a big double knees there.
Yeah, Bryce, athletic, long body. That's a tough shot to take, double knees. Oh,
Oh
gosh.
my God, he's caught. Bryce gotta get out of this one. Bryce gonna punch his way out, and the strikes have been effective so far. They've hit home.
Bryce swiftly moving to the outside.
Bryce gonna launch himself. Another strike with the right hand connects. Can't knock the big man down, but he'll teeter the big man, and that'll be enough to get him out of the ring for the time being, as Vargas is gonna collect himself.
Now Vargas got to take a breather. You see Bryce again. We see the telegraphing this dive.
And Bryce
Oh.
gonna look to try it. So this is where Bryce's one-on-one match with Vargas turns into a handicap match. Anytime the ref's gonna have his back turned, it's gonna be Ariella Nix or Jay Macias getting involved.
Yeah, Bryce got hit in the side of the neck. The distraction by Macias on the outside. Yeah, Bryce is in a bad way real quick. As bad as it was before with just Vargas. I mean, like, how can you fight 3 people?
You got a guy like Jay Macias. It's the term change of scenery. You hear it a lot in sports. Change of scenery. Let's say you have a football player. He's doing bad on one team. He gets traded. Change of scenery, and then that football player takes off and just becomes a great player. That's Jay Macias here at Create a Pro. Kind of just floating in purgatory. Floating in no man's land. Speaking of floating, it's Vargas' face into the post. Make it twice. But Jay Macias floating in no man's land. He got a change of scenery here in Cap. And that change was alongside Ariel and Nixon Vargas, and he has now thrived. Back-to-back quick wins on Cap TV, and now standing next to the GM and the interim champion.
Ooh, headbutt there on the outside. Whoa!
Not very forgiving, that floor on the outside. As Max talked about before, it's a deck hockey floor here. It's not easy to fall onto.
No, I mean, and even a wrestling ring is not easy to fall onto, but you think about a floor, I mean, you all see a floor, you walk on a floor, think about falling on a hardwood floor, your kitchen floor, it's not fun. Bathroom, oh my gosh. You get hurt, you break your leg, break your hip. Look at this.
And then there you go again, anytime, ref's got his back turned, someone's getting involved, and Jay Macias did not get all of that shot, but hey, he did the damage.
And
you got to keep Ariel and Nix at bay. You got to keep Jay Macias at bay. And then you got to keep this man at bay, which Bryce is trying to do right now with Vargas. Vargas reverse Irish whip and explodes off the ropes.
man, you know, Bryce is a big guy, 6'4", over 200 pounds. The Vargas is just bigger, and you know, we got to talk about what to do when you're fighting a bigger opponent in pro wrestling. You can go low. You can go for the extremities. Try and stomp on the hands, the feet, take out the knees. These are things that, you know, no matter how big or small you are, they're pretty much the same on every person. Very sensitive areas and legal to hit. Look, if Bryce needs to fight dirty here, fight fire with fire, go to the eyes, go to the hair, pull an ear, maybe a nose. But this is for the title here at Create a Pro.
There's a cover there, and not much leverage on that one as Vargas just arrogantly puts his hand over the chest. And it's one thing to go into a match with Vargas, you know, you're 100% feeling good, but right now Bryce, not one but two targets on him. That hand and that lung area, you know, they call him the one lung angel. There we go.
Yeah, like I mentioned, Bryce with a collapsed lung recently, a broken hand, and he still put Create a Pro on his back. And he's become the champion. He's still the champion.
And he won that title fresh, like a couple months off surgery with that collapsed lung. And now he's gonna get collapsed by Vargas. And Bryce is no small man. He just got picked up and tossed with ease. Vargas, and a kick out. Second time though, Vargas arrogantly just puts the hand over the chest.
Yeah, Vargas maybe needs to rethink the way he's covering on these pins. Maybe with some more leverage, a more serious pin, he could have come up with a win by now. I mean, Bryce doesn't seem to be in it at this point at all. You know he's gonna keep fighting, but I'm starting to think, how close are we to the end?
A lifeless Bryce Donovan, motionless, and you got a truck on top of you. Look out below, but Bryce kicking the inside of that right leg, buys himself some time, now gets the left leg. Enough to get him down to one rope.
Oh man, what are we doing? We're going for a home run shot here.
What does Bryce have in the arsenal? Bryce, hey, a choke slam for the middle rope. Didn't get much elevation, but gets the job done. Both interim and current champ down.
Yeah, and a big guy like Vargas, he's not used to falling off the second rope like that.
Preoccupied with the ref.
So to have Vargas up there in that position, that's not a spot where he's very comfortable.
Yeah, the ref not preoccupied for long as Jay Macias has the chair, Jay Macias, hey, you poke one too many times, you play with fire, you're gonna get burnt. Jay Macias has been booted from the match.
Very fortunate here for Bryce. Macias getting caught red-handed, trying to slide a chair into the ring. And Bryce is back in the ring, fighting back.
So the 1 on de facto 3 turns into a 1 on 2. You got Vargas, and you got to presume Ariel and Nix is going to get involved.
Bryce trying to knock Vargas back down to the mat. A
That's
tough
what I'm talking
task.
Vargas at times, he gets stunned in there and he gets loopy.
Whoa!
And now he's walking right into a big slam by the champ. Can he make it 2? Does he have enough to make it 2? He does.
Whoa. Is that a third Bobby slam coming up?
Oh my
Ah!
God, 3 for 3.
Got him. Straps down, let's go.
First time we've ever seen Vargas thrown around like that. And if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be Bryce Donovan. The one-wing angel, he's gonna fly. He's gonna fly. Elbow across the chest. Cover to win the title. And a kick out. And you saw, look at Ariel and Nix. That is the first time we've seen her that edgy on the outside. As she looking like to get involved there.
Jeez, the strength from Bryce. You know, we talk about the hand injury. He's been beaten down this match, getting it from all angles, and he's still able to lift Vargas 3 times. Ooh, shot to the face.
Vargas.
Whoa.
Nobody home, just swinging. He's got,
Ooh.
wow, that swing connected there. He got everything. That one missing. Kick to the gut. Bryce plants him. Double hook DDT. Cover. And a kick out again. That's the second time on that 2 count. Ariel and Nix seeing some fear.
Yeah, she's ready to slide into the ring and do something about it. But Bryce now feeling it from the crowd. He's got on a roll. You see it in sports, NBA. You get a team, some momentum. You try and follow it up, keep it going as long as possible. He's on a hot streak right now.
That hot streak's just going to be elbowed apart now. Ooh. Ref Steve's got to watch out here. Vargas, and he just smothered the ref. Ref Steve, a rough night to say the least.
Whoa!
Samoan drop, earth-shattering, but hey, doesn't matter. Ref's down. I don't think Ref Steve's gonna be moving after that one. And yep, the only thing he moved was to the mat outside and just fell.
Yeah, we might want to get a new official out here. Hey, Vargas is calling for something.
Yeah, the smile that just came across Ariel and Nix's face. They're like sharks in the water right now, and they see a wounded fish in Bryce Donovan.
Jeez, yeah, Bryce, I don't think he knows what's about to happen.
It's always something with Vargas and Ariel and Nix,
Whoa!
but he's gonna turn the tables face first off the steel chair. Bryce spinning,
Whoa!
winning, black hole slam. Doesn't matter, no ref. This is exactly what happened with Phil Cardigan in his rematch.
Oh.
But again, Jay Macias, who got ejected from the match, big knee. Jay Macias was ejected from the match, but no ref, no problem.
Oh.
You got this.
Huge suplex.
It's
slam.
a 1-on-3 every time. It's a 1-on-3. Nax, you might have to take the headset off.
No. Oh, he pointed.
Samoan spike, a Dominican spike. And they send Jay Macias to go get another ref. It's Ref John. Vargas to unify. Not just yet. There is life left in Bryce Donovan. I don't know where that life is, but he's got it.
Let's go, Bryce. No quitting this guy, and you see Vargas.
Oh, Vargas. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Vargas is going to go low. Underneath, from behind Bryce Donovan. Still got a ref, though. Still have a ref. Super kick by Bryce. Jay, who's been ejected from the match. Enough is enough. Ariel and Nix, finally. You want to talk about enough is enough. It's time for some comeuppance.
Wow. The fans want to see it.
Vargas is up.
Whoa. All right. Got to keep your eyes on the prize. It's very tempting. Oh, Bryce.
And speaking of the prize, Bryce is holding on to Ariel Nix's hair. Vargas. He does slow down there. Almost took out an ally there. The GM of Create a Pro. Bryce again. Schoolboy. Kick out by Vargas. Code breaker. Bryce trying to unify the title. Current champion Bryce. Interim champion Vargas. Black hole slam. Bryce. Is he going for another?
I'm not sure what he's got
Ariel
lined up
Nix is
here.
pacing on the outside. No Jay Macias. TKO. He got the big man up. Bryce to be the first to defeat Vargas to unify the titles.
Whoa.
And Ariel Nix
No.
again. I mean,
All right. Someone's got to hit her. I hate to say that, but someone has to hit her. All right, can we have a fair title match?
you know what? You could keep going throughout life and thinking you could do whatever you want until one day you get punched in the face. And I mean, someone's got to get Ariel and just stop with this. It's a matter of time, but then again, it's just the 3-on-1 never ceases to stop.
What the?
It never ceases. What's that? Is that Brian? It is.
Whoa!
It is Brian Myers, the man who was taken out of his GM spot by Vargas, takes out Jay Macias, and finally we even the odds. Finally.
Wow, just in the nick of time, Brian Myers getting Jay Macias out, hopefully for good.
So Jay Macias, goodbye, thanks for coming.
And what do we have left in the ring?
We have 2 refs done, out of it. We don't know where. Vargas down, Ariel Nix down, the chair's still there. Bryce slowly back to his feet.
And Vargas is back up too. Well, we're gonna go mano-a-mano, hand-to-hand here.
We're gonna slug it out. Gonna try to punch their way to unification. Bryce, fresh off hand surgery, a year removed from lung surgery, try to take back his crown and stand alone at the mountaintop of Korea Pro.
Oh, Bryce, he's looking for something big.
Ariel
Maybe
Nix
that
is still there.
TKO.
Ariel Nix is still there.
No!
She's still there. It's just, how many times? How many times? Vargas, Bryce up top, an explosive, impactful power bomb. Vargas to unify the titles. No.
Bryce is still in it.
And again, Max, that arrogant pin might have cost Vargas there.
Good God, now Vargas is upset.
And look who's back up on the apron.
Well, Ariella Nix is back in the ring now. Now fans here not feeling Vargas. Vargas says one more time.
I mean, you get the ref slowly getting it with Steve. Ariel Nix is still in the ring.
And Bryce is still on his knees in
The
front of
Dominican
Vargas.
Destroyer. One more power bomb to do it. Muscles up a lifeless Donovan. Bryce gets out of it. Ariel Nix in harm's way. Watch out. And second time, Vargas has to slow down.
Whoa.
And Bryce, finally, down goes Ariel Nix. Finally, we're one-on-one.
Oh, Ariella's out.
Enough was enough as she's done. Here comes Vargas.
Oh!
And there's another one for good measure. Thanks for coming, Ariella Nix. We'll see you July 30th.
Maybe she's not ready. Maybe she's gonna be out of action.
Yeah, she's unconscious,
Oh!
and finally, it's a one-on-one. It's a one-on-one, and Bryce can pick apart Vargas. Both men emptying the tank, running on fumes. Main event, Vargas is up, Vargas is down. Bryce Donovan to unify. He wins. Bryce Donovan
Ladies and gentlemen, here
has
is your
unified
winner
the
and
Creative Pro
the
title.
undisputed
That's
Creative
a
Pro
main event for ya.
champion, Bryce Donovan.
For the first time here at Creative Pro, Vargas has been defeated. Bryce Donovan wins against all odds and is now standing alone at the mountaintop as the Creative Pro champion.
Bryce defeated Vargas. He kicked Ariella Nix in the face, which is something we all want to do. And he's brought some dignity back to that title. And no more tricks, no more games. Let's have wrestling matches. This is a sacred sport. We have wrestling matches here. And Bryce, he is the best wrestler.
Bryce Donovan, 2 titles become 1. 2 champions become 1. And that one man with 1 lung and 1 good hand is Bryce Donovan.
Yeah, bro, he body slammed Vargas 3 times in a row. That wasn't enough. He emptied his arsenal. He got the black hole slams, couple TKOs, springboards, double knees, all types of moves. Bryce emptied the clip tonight, and it was enough. Even with Nix on the outside, Macias on the outside, referees going down left and right. A huge accomplishment, and the fans are staying behind to congratulate the rightful champion, Bryce Donovan.
And just to put the cherry on top, he got a little revenge on Jay Macias and Ariella Nix. But for the final time tonight, here live
All
in
right, Melville, New York.
Long Island, New York. You're
so
watching live on the Major Pod Network Twitch channel for Creative Pro Wrestling's Homecoming alongside Platinum Max Caster. My name is Jordan DeLuciano. Thanks for joining us. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And good night, everyone.